Yo. Testing to see if you guys hear me. Can you hear me, Tuff? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes, not great though. Damn it. What if I turn it up like this? If I turn it up, did I turn it up? Better? If I turn it up, did I get louder at all? Do it sound like I'm talking through the microphone? Nothing? It's faint? Oh, let me change the jack. What's up, NSZ? You hear me? Am I faint? NSZ? Full might be tripping. Also, it doesn't sound. Does this one sound better? Does this one sound better? Maybe I'm going to change the microphone. It doesn't sound like the microphone is going through. Okay. I'm going to change that sound. Okay. I hear. Take away the mic. Yeah, I turned off the. That sounds good. So what I did was I'm using camera mic. And then I'm going to record from this. I just don't know how to translate the Rode to the camera. They don't have a direct connect. The Rode goes through the laptop goes to the camera. Wait a second. I don't have the software open. Excuse me. You know how to do it. What's up, Candace? Muhammad? Anna Suzette? You hear white noise? Maybe because the white noise is probably coming from the white noise is coming from you. We're using camera mic. Yeah. I think that's what it is. I'm trying to figure out how to manage that so you guys can hear. Huh. I have nothing. So, what's up? What up? What up? So the first time I did this, you said you guys heard me quietly. That's what you said. I can turn it back. And this says you heard me. Yes, Chaz is late again. Let's see. What if I hook this up? I could hear you, but it didn't sound like mic sound. Okay. Yeah. Sounds good enough for me, but I do hear a little white noise feed. Maybe it's my laptop. And like I said, you're hearing it from the camera mic. That's what's happening. You're hearing it from the camera mic versus the actual feed. We got 3 people today. So here's the issue, y'all. We have a Rode mic, a Rode receiver. And what we used to do, we used to have our microphones directly into the camera. So since we have 3 people today, we have to feed it into 3 people, feed it into the thirds. Unless I do the 2 mics into the camera and just do one from the source. But I would just waste this entire thing. Maybe the AC is on. No, it's on, but my AC is very quiet. AC is very quiet. I just don't know how to feed. I don't know how to feed the audio to the camera. That's the issue. If you guys can hear me, this is the live. This is going to be the sad live, and then you will have to watch it with the mics when the audio and the video collide together. Yeah. Yep. So, if you haven't seen the title, we have Kraig Smith today. Chaz is late. When they walk in, I'm going to humiliate them because they didn't give me a heads up. Like, hey, I'm running late. No one said anything to me. I told both of them 2 o'clock. Let's test it. Talk away from the mic. Am I different? I sound any different? Of course, I'm gonna sound different because so. Hold on, someone's texting right now. Chaz is walking up. Chaz is walking up right now. It sounds exact. Yeah, because I turned the settings to microphone. But what I can do for you guys, what I could do for you guys is plug up. I could plug up a microphone directly to the camera. Yeah, directly to the camera, but that'll be just for me to talk to you guys. Yeah, I think the air noise is just the fact that we're talking so far away from each other. Did y'all know that George Winded died today. George Winded. That's his name. This dude from Cheers. George Winded. How you say Wind? I know this dude. Norm from Cheers. How you say his last name? Winded. Push. Yep. We in here. Yep. Is it hot outside? Yeah. Why you got these glasses on? Looking like
I got my glasses on.
I don't like it. Is it the transitional glasses?
Yeah.
Okay. Cause that felt very Morpheus. What's up? Watch out for the cord.
What's up, man?
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm good, bro. Yeah.
Oh!
Oh! I got to tell you about my syphilis. Oh God!
When did you talk to Kraig?
He turned it down.
No, I just haven't talked to him at all because I hit him last week and I was like, we talked and I was like, yo, I want to get you on. We do it every Tuesday. And then Monday I hit him and I was like, yeah, you down? And then I got nothing back. And he was like, oh, Kraig's coming. I'm like, well, I'm glad he talked to you.
Yeah. So what he said was, hey man, oh snaps. I got the message from Chaz, and I don't know why I ended up calling you, but just to let him know I'll be there. I said, all right. He said, yes. So I'll be there like at 12:30. I said, we start at 2:00. He said, all right, I'll be there 1:30. He never came. So I don't know. Man, this setup is I could have changed a lot if it was just two of us.
Who's this?
Hey, what is the meaning of this? Because if we do two of us, I could just put those the two mics back into the camera.
This is like catering for an event, and it's like there's gonna be 150 people, and you're like, all right, I brought all this food. What up, bro? Who's this? I told you to say who's this. This is Chaz.
Oh man, I fucked around and slipped my mind. I'll be there in 25 minutes.
So we can do another day, bro. It's all good.
Yeah, we already started.
Yeah.
I'm in Pasadena. I'm on the Royal exit. I'm literally like, I could be there in 25 minutes.
All right, we'll see when you get here.
All right, for sure.
All right, y'all.
That's hilarious. He said, "Who is this? Why don't he have your number?"
He does. No, this stuff he did the whole show and he came. Like,
yeah.
Niggas, man.
Yeah.
There's certain levels of niggas when you be like, oh, this is correct, another level of niggas.
He said, "Who's this?"
I told you.
So, also, do you have a mini micro memory card?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the one I use.
You have another one?
Yeah. Not another micro.
I need that one for this.
I have another one you can use for that, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as it has room on it.
Yeah.
You have 3 separate audio tracks.
3 separate ones?
Yeah. You got to sync them together in Final Cut. You know that?
Yeah. I'm learning. Nigga, what the fuck? Hey, nigga. Okay. She was kind of dead. You know what I mean?
No, we don't want it to get fucked up.
Yeah. Oh, no. I was about to do that because she was acting brand new on me.
You see, it's already open.
Which one's already open?
Well, it's the tiny one.
It has to be the tiny one.
I just tapped that to you. Damn. I just said that.
No, I gotta make room in this one.
Or look, I got one right here. That you can use. What it comes out right here is an adapter.
But I only have the one tiny one. I'm
not asking you to keep it. You can just All
right, so then the tiny one goes where?
Right inside the little
slot. This is the one with all the space on it. That's my 1 terabyte.
What up, B? What up, Kai? Chaz looks like Morpheus. I already said that, yo. He ain't had no arms on his glasses. He just pressed it right on his face.
Oh, he makes me
Watch yourself, brother.
That's like the Urkel fall. You knock everything down.
Yikes! Dorks! Zorks!
Mustard on the beat, ho. She just randomly hit you. Oh, you be proud of me.
Aren't we proud of you? Look at this!
Look at this nigga.
Look at this!
Look at this. Look at this guy. Come on. So I'm gonna do one. It's not finished yet. Right?
Anytime you show somebody that.
Okay. Well, you know. All right. Here we go.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna put some more pictures here and shit. All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna change this. It's kind of ugly. But then have a little video links down here. All right. All the shit I worked on. Okay. Daddy issues. Lacks. Lackaroni and Chaz.
Love it.
Yeah, you know, I gotta fix that.
Yeah.
Do a whole,
Yeah. Hey, come on, Chaz.
So then I'm gonna do one just for Lackaroni and Chaz.
Hey, that looks great, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you.
And they say to me, you know, I'm not a tedious guy. That's why writing frustrates me.
Right.
But I was like, all right. I started coming together. I said, finally, here we go. Made it EPK.
Yeah. Who told you, Tish?
I was kind of like, man, I gotta just, you know, it's just the business side. I've just never ever done it.
Right.
I've always been chasing. I was like, once I started looking outside of performing here and starting to look around and perform in other cities, I was like, I need one of these.
We can still hear a white noise in the background. Yeah. So with y'all getting camera audio because the microphone's not fed right to the camera. That makes sense.
What he's trying to say is y'all getting that booty shit.
Is there anything on this card that you want?
You're gonna.
It just asks, do you want to format it? Yeah. It asks, I can say no.
Oh yes, I know. I need all that. Everything is on there. Mustard on the beat, ho.
What up, to Jesse? Yeah, what up?
What's up, y'all?
I gotta look up this because it has to be a way to. But I just hate that. Let's see. This has to be hooked up to this. This got too many. This is a whore. My laptop is a whore.
So how many more holes can you fill?
all my holes in my laptop is filled up.
Stuff 2 in 1, I can take it.
What else you got? Put that black magic up in
Man,
there.
I don't know what porn I was watching, man, years ago.
Years ago, you gotta have that in there.
Yeah, two dudes stuffed in one vagina. I was like,
how horny
I was also like,
are these dudes?
hey, y'all know y'all meat's touching. I don't care if it's in the vagina. He was like, yeah. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
He said, you know what? Can't do these no more.
Two vaginas, dude. I mean, no, 2 penises and 2. Yeah.
That's always weird. Them dudes be climbing on top of each other.
Hold on. So she was in the middle?
There was a guy underneath her and a guy behind her. But usually they'll use the other hole. Right?
How's this possible?
That's what I said.
He said, there's another hole right there. Nah, homie.
Oh my lordy. That's what you gotta get out. It's officially a gay porn now.
Yeah, buddy. My lordy lord, maintain his heart, cause I'm a soldier at war. Everybody wanna try.
49 dudes. I'm so much time on this.
Take notes, cause here we come.
So when I get the EPK down for Lackaroni and Chaz, I was like, yes. Then we're allowed, like, there's a chance to go send it out to a bunch of different people. And I was like, I think that's going to be able to 109 minutes. I don't see nothing like that.
60 minutes, right? But it also keeps going until, so that's like a episode and a half.
Yeah, but if are we gonna wait for Kraig to start? I thought we get until we sit here recording.
Yeah. So 25 minutes.
Which you gotta add nigga time, because nigga didn't know my phone number. So. Who knows if he's even on his way?
Yeah. Do you give him the address?
You know, somebody you can't even ask. So I was like, it's right Lack spot. I'm sending the address.
Yeah, send him the address.
I always figure people know.
I don't remember last time. Oh, he did the hip hop show.
Hello.
Yeah.
Who this? It's Chaz.
Kai said having a full lightsaber battle in a porn is crazy.
Man. Oh, we got the Switch. What we playing?
Got Minecraft and Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Moyo up in this thing.
You can't see me in Smash,
Right?
huh?
I'm not good at all. But my daughter though, she's pretty solid. I'll kill her. Dion rubbing on my knees like an old man.
2, 3 boiled potatoes.
It's not even boiled.
Nah, just in the raw water.
Yeah.
They gotta start growing, bro.
No, I'm cleaning it. My daughter wanted some baked potatoes, so I'm cleaning them.
Just sitting there getting moldy.
They're not. How do potatoes
I'm
get?
only clean them for 3 days.
You know what's funny, dude? We were supposed to be terrified of AI.
Lean right in.
Early 90s. Like Terminator 1 was like, hey. Skynet was like, hey, this could happen. We was like,
And everything that they're saying happened is happening at the same time. We're like,
Yeah.
you gotta get this AI, man.
Yeah.
You need it.
Yeah. So I was telling them, I said, well, I could do, but it just wouldn't seem like, 'cause I already tried out, tested out. This would be my mic. And you guys can choose it here. You can see how the levels go up from that person. And
You got the headphones on there?
yeah. So you're recording from this one. And when you see right here. Oh, see it? Oh, I'm sure. No. Oh, I gotta film it, bro.
No.
No.
I'm loud as
Hold on.
hell. Turn me down.
Which one you are?
I'm on 1. It gotta be. It's high as shit.
Is right there?
Oh, yeah, that's 2. All right. Yeah, turn me back up there. Yeah. Oh, right. A little bit down. Yeah. Oh, wait. Okay, I'll fix it.
You sound like Leah. Turn me up my headphones a little bit more.
I love them.
Mama.
You sound down though. Turn your talking yours.
Testing.
There you go.
Testing.
Crispy talk.
Testing.
Do that one. Well, you might be going in and out on that one.
Testing.
Okay. Loud as shit. Talking yours again.
Testing.
There it is.
Testing. Yeah, this is directional.
Okay.
So you gotta find that area. It's not like this.
No.
It's like this, right?
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. They're made for like like this.
Gotcha.
So what I can do is,
And they can't hear none of that anyways, right? The people
they can hear from the camera.
just straight on. Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
they're just gonna hear everything.
Yeah, they hear people peeing in the bathroom right now. So I can't find a way to hit that to there.
You sent it back.
He sent you the address back.
Why did you send me this?
got it. Hello.
Somebody requested Kraig Smith, so we went and got him. We went and got him. Yep, he was a request from somebody else.
I'm putting mine in, pause. And when you're done, just dump it. I already did a test run. That's what it sounds like.
So what you need mine for?
So you don't keep it.
Wait. Let me slow down. So my little mini one, you just took it out?
I took it out because it needed to be formatted. I already formatted mine. So mine is already formatted. So when we're done, you dump yours on your laptop. Give me my card back. New York Com.
More to come back. To come back.
So this is, I was gonna ask this question on the pod, but I want you to be a woman in this scenario.
Love it. Okay.
Would you want to record this? This is a question for the women because men are not going to be able to relate to this. Okay.
I think I'll just do what I did last time.
What?
I just take the beginning of the stream. That's what I did with Brent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just took the beginning of the stream. I only looked a little different. But
Right.
it's cool.
This is a question for the women. All right. I don't know if I'm holding the mic because y'all are not getting that microphone.
I need to record an ad in here. Please don't let me forget.
Okay. Women, are you guys in here? Women in here. Women in here.
Ladies. Oh, you gotta play. And then they all come out. Here they all come.
All right. Ladies, all right. We got the women up in here. Okay.
Ladies.
Here's the question. You and your girls, you got to be a woman in this thing.
Okay.
You and your girls had a Galentine's Day planned in the summer of last year. We all gonna go Cancun together. The 10 of us, all of us friends, girls, all of us are single. Galentine's Day, we're gonna celebrate each other. One of your friends meets a guy January of the February before Valentine's Day.
He's so handsome.
He's handsome. He's like, hey, I want to take you to Fiji for Valentine's Day. Is she wrong for canceling on the friends?
Okay. This depends on, is there money involved?
Is money involved?
Because if they all went in, they need her portion to close the deal for the hotel for the rest of the reservation. You cannot go.
You can't go to Fiji with your boy.
You got to bring that nigga with you to Galentine's. But you can't ruin the trip because you found love and all these other lonely hoes have not.
That's your stance?
Yes. Yeah.
It's like, hey, the whole point of us doing this is because we're like, hey, we're all single. Let's spend time together.
That's great. But I took off work. I planned this already. Okay?
Yeah.
I planned to take these 5 weekend, whatever, a weekend. We already planned this. There's things that I did to ensure these dates were off, plus the deposit that I had to put down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's probably not refundable.
Yeah.
Deposit. You going with us.
Right.
Or you just got to give us the money. He can take you. You just got to give us the money.
That's not cool, man.
What's not cool?
I don't think that's cool.
If we already went in on something, and if we can't do it now because I have to cancel plans because you
don't have to cancel. You guys are gonna have to come up with some more money. They pay my portion.
No, nigga, this was the whole point of inviting you, bitch. So we all didn't have to pay for out of pocket. Now we splitting it 4 ways instead of 5.
She's like, hey, I found me a man. Y'all should be happy for me.
We are.
And he wanted to take me to Fiji.
And on February 15th, y'all can go to Fiji. Or you can go. You just got to put that money down.
Keep your money with us.
That's yes. You got to keep your money here. Oh.
B says she needs to pay them the portion.
Yep.
Fran said, I already had plans. No, it's not a summer trip. They planned it back in the summer. Like, we're all going to do this.
Yeah, y'all missed what Beyonce said.
Huh?
They missed what you said. They missed the opening.
Yeah. We got ADs
because every month you guys are like 5 months closer.
Yeah.
Here we go, girls.
Yeah.
1 month away.
One girl's quiet in the group chat.
Hey Bianca, we need the rest of your money for the deposit. Hey B, we need the rest of your. Just put it in there. Hey, what's up, girl? We need it today. This bitch on hungry.
Yeah. I will come through backing that thing up here in the first 2 months from me. She can't bring her guy to the trip at all.
You said you
Yeah, Valentine's Day is in February.
Yeah.
She better not bring that nigga. No, she's not bringing the dude.
I'd rather you bring the dude than you, unless we're all staying.
Really?
Unless you're staying. I mean, I don't know. But if we're all staying in like a one lot, I mean, I don't know. If you have a separate room, go bring your guy. But I'd rather you do that than cancel. Just don't do shit with us. It's just us then, bitch. Or we all fucking that nigga. He's all our boyfriends for the week.
Let him choose. You know, I'm gonna click that. I'm gonna clip you saying that. Like, what is Chaz talking about?
We all fucking that nigga. Did you let the door slam? I did.
For him to walk right in. Nope, he can't be there. Get a replacement. Y'all talking reckless. Ooh.
What they saying?
Have the new man pay her portion with the girls.
I ain't doing both.
Yeah, that's wild.
I'll let you go with your girls then.
Yeah. Hey, I said Fiji versus Cancun.
I'm taking my back up to Fiji.
My back,
because I can't cancel these. I can't cancel these.
He's like, hey man, you didn't tell me you had a plan. I asked you, you said yeah.
Okay, what if, ladies? Another question.
I just asked you, is the door open? You said, I'm gonna check.
Because he wasn't open there.
Chaz, you better sit back down. And I was like,
I'm coming over here to put myself in my bag. Nigga. I just gotta bring it up. Here's another scenario. If let's say you're with the dude, okay? You're with the dude and y'all break up. Y'all had plans for Valentine's Day. He had everything laid out. Y'all broke up January. Okay. I mean, not y'all, somebody else. He's with somebody else. You meet him, right? You meet him February 1st. He tells you he's got these Valentine's Day plans in Fiji, but they were for his ex-girlfriend. Everything was laid out every way that she likes it. Are you still gonna take that trip? Yeah, they taking that trip.
yeah.
They all taking that trip. He tells you, listen, this was planned for my ex, but I would like you to go. I gotta get my deposit back. I mean, I can't get my deposit back, so I gotta go anyways. It's for two. Do you want to go? Since she can't go, that's how he offers.
Yeah.
Are you taking the trip?
Yeah.
They all taking the trip. I don't know why I even suggest that.
Right.
They all saying, yeah, y'all got no morals.
Or what if he was like, what? This is more. This will make you feel less cheap. Let's do this right here. What if he had tickets to Fiji, all expense paid?
This one was yours.
Mine's inside. Yeah, that adapter is in mine. All expense paid. His girl breaks up with him and say, I'm not going on the trip with you. He picks you up off the street. Listen. My girlfriend just broke up with me. I know you know who I am. Listen. This sounds creepy as hell, right?
You're already in creepy zone.
I mean,
this is a no for her.
Hold on. Ignore everything I just said. She watches it real time. Yeah. She was like, so you cheated on me with my dad? She's like, I'm sorry. You just wasn't there for me mentally. He's like, but I bought tickets for this trip, man. For us. Why can't you do this? And then she's like, I'm sorry. And he's like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing for this weekend? You wanna come with me? Would y'all accept this trip? Tell me a coffee up here. Yeah. Now without a background check. Well, I'm not going on that.
And he's like, what about Fiji? I can't get my deposit back, but I got 2 first-class tickets.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, I'm not going anywhere with that stranger. That sounds like a stranger danger. Kraig is coming. Yeah, he's downstairs.
Well, the fact that women will go somewhere, get flown out, not smash the dude just to go out and flown out, they'll take that.
Yeah.
Somebody's taking that too. Somebody's gonna be like, I don't know.
Yeah. He better get his first cousin. Yeah. What she say? What will say? Just make sure her name ain't appearing on the TV in the room. Switch everything over. I don't like feeling like a sloppy backup. Oh, that's hilarious. Hey, welcome, Jonathan and Kedra. You be like, oh, hey, can y'all change that to Ashley? How do you spell Ashley, sweetheart? Damn, Kai, that's a long time ago. I remember Kraig mentioning Dion on Corey's Hogan's podcast like in 2028. Golly. No, it's not a clickbait. He's literally downstairs coming up right now. Why do y'all think this is clickbait? We ain't here having this conversation this whole entire time. I would have said Kevin Hart then if I need some clickbait. That wild. Who's A Rush? What's your first name? Hope you're not in a rush to answer. Is it ready to open up?
Huh?
Is it ready to open up?
Why don't you worry about Dion stuff?
I'm not.
You worry about Dion stuff over there.
Because you can be like, oh, damn, Dion, what happened?
You let Chaz worry about Chaz stuff, all right?
I put featured guest Craig Smith. They think it's a clickbait. Yeah.
I swear he's coming.
I promise he's coming, y'all.
You asked tomorrow, we got him.
Right here. I'm gonna post up on your side again
To make this the guest side.
I guess.
You have more headphones over there?
I do, but it does that. See over there.
It does what?
So give me yeah, put this one out. And then put this one in. And then put that one in here. So I want 2 of them though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So?
That sounds good. Sounds good, I think. Something going in and out.
Yeah, just get whoa.
There's kids in the chat, man.
Whoa.
There's kids in the chat, man. Why would they use Kraig for this clickbait? It's hilarious. Like we haven't known homie for 15 years and shit. Yeah, how's that? Did y'all talk about last squat? Something's going in and out. I don't know if it's just a headphone. Do you hear it, or is it a mic or just a headphone? It could just be just a headphone that's going in and out.
It adjusts according to who's talking. It will do the like Zoom.
Oh, okay, but would they hear it?
No.
Okay. No. Well, that's pretty good then. Oh, get him a shot. There we go.
What was wrong with my last Squadcast episode?
When was the last one?
Monday. Two Jessies to be all over the place.
Did you mention the show? No.
I did not mention the show.
Suck, nigga.
It's definitely continuous white nose. Again, you guys are being streamed from the camera mic. Yeah.
Garbage lap.
I
said garbage lap.
Yeah.
You might have got us over the hump.
What do you mean?
To get that channel monetized. We're almost there.
YouTube?
Yes.
Dope. Lackaroni and Chaz, yeah.
But you know what?
What's up?
We don't talk about it when you get there. It's all right. Because I just have to rely on every guest to pump the pot. Not that Dion would do it.
Hey man, you be on the road. Do you pump the podcast?
All the time. All the time. I ain't got nothing to say all the time.
Well, let me ask you this though. I've done at least 16 shows with you at Comedy Live. I haven't heard you talk about Lackaroni and Chaz.
Because I'm doing Comedy Live.
But you can still promote it.
No, I can't.
At the very end.
After the show, after I'm done. All right, man. What was bad about the show? What do we need to talk about the last podcast?
I don't know. To Jessie, she just says premises and never comes back. Like I promise you, would never hear from To Jessie.
Well, it says a great episode.
Who says a great episode?
Kai.
I don't know what it's about.
That's funny. When you're in it, people are like, man, you're like, I don't know what I said. I don't know what I have over said.
Yeah.
Also, because hashtag saw.
Oh. I'm not doing that. To Jessie is messy.
Why?
She is messy.
Why you say that?
I wish I could pause the audio and tell you what happened. To Jessie is messy.
Messy Jessie.
Oh boy.
That's what they call her in the sheet. In the streets and in the sheet.
Hello. Yeah, Mo. Yeah, Messy Boots. No Channel's hilarious.
No Channel's a great name.
That's a great name. They had DM against the rope. No, that's what we doing here. I love it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I hope they beat your ass when I mention Lackaroni and Chaz. That's what I every time. Every time. 400 in a week because to hear craziness.
I asked you.
Shout out to Tahir. It's crazy.
Well, Tahir is just an overall great person. You're not.
What do you mean I'm not?
You're not a great person.
What are you talking about?
I showed up at Harvard Studios at 8:30 Sunday. And
no, you did not. Shut up.
I was there.
Shut up. You were not.
And I never got the message.
Shut up.
It was canceled.
That's a lie. Lies.
The overall sick human being.
That was a lies. And Kraig and ADD kept me laughing.
That's what's up. See, she'll never answer questions. I don't think To Jessie is AI. I promise you. She will send me something on Instagram. Hey, Deanne, how do you feel about the new tariff situation that's happening with Walmart? I'm like, I think we should possibly do blah, blah, blah. She'll send me like, hey, do you think the new Karate Kid is going to hit numbers? I'm like, are you trolling? Are you a bot? Jessie never answers questions. And she starts the premises.
That's good. Yeah.
Oh, this is mad random. My daughters are sort of beefing right now. Just siblings hate each other.
Right.
And we supposed to go see Final Destination tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
In 40X. You like 40X movies?
I don't think I've ever seen a 40X movie.
Have you heard of it?
I know.
It's like a roller coaster.
Oh, the seat moves.
Yeah, and you get like sprays of water, and
Oh.
flashes and stuff.
Ah, where's that water been? Are you sure it's water?
Just this guy over here like,
Well, you said the water's empty? No problem. Call me.
So Kaylee had asked me, Dad, can you take me to this job interview? I'm like, yeah, I got you. And afterwards, we can see 40X. Remember, they beefing.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, I can't do it during the day because I promised to working too. I'm like, and then she was like, yeah, she don't want to watch it. I already talked to her.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, why are y'all doing this? And then she was like, I'm saying she don't want to see it. So the next morning today, I had said, babe, you still want to see the movie, right? Because are y'all still beefing? She's like, yeah, I'm not talking to her. And then I was like, you don't want to see Final Destination? She's like, no. She was right about that. And I was like, what? I thought you liked scary movies. She was like, that movie is terrifying.
That's another level.
She said every single movie gave me anxiety because I was like, I need to know how these people are going to die.
And the worst thing about those movies is it's regular, everyday things that turn.
That's exactly what she said.
It's not like, oh, there's somebody chasing us. The light. There's a loose cord somewhere, and it lit on the rug, and now we're on fire.
Yeah. She said no. She's like, my entire time I was having a panic attack, like, how's he gonna die? No. It's like I shouldn't be panicking that much.
That is it. The very first one where the plane blows up. That's the very first one.
Yeah.
That one, you're just like, hey man, this is a lot, man. Yeah. And then you be like, if I panic on here, we're blow.
Yeah. I think the ones that the worst is.
What a great concept.
It's a great, and it can keep going. It can keep going, man.
That kept looking for him.
Yeah.
Great concept. I haven't watched all of them.
I'm going to find you.
Yeah. I remember watching that first one. I don't know if I've seen that. The one, which I don't remember which one had the logs, but that was that.
Log is number 2.
That was the second one?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've seen the first and second one. After that, I think I was like, you know what?
I don't want to watch anymore.
Because I remember one scene, so many scenes. It was dude was at the train tracks and he had just missed the train.
Yeah.
And there's a little piece of metal wobbling and it sliced. I was like, dog, you can't escape death. Oh, and the one at the car accident, and they were like, and the airbag.
Yeah. Man, Final Destination is I don't know if it's a scary movie, it's just like, oh, that was so close. I remember this one time, I think it was the first one, where the guy, such a great idea. So it was some floss that was like hanging in the shower. Okay. And he had some shampoo that was in the shower, and a whole bunch of things exactly about to happen. But he slipped in the shower, and then that floss wrapped around his neck, and he couldn't stand back up.
Slipping.
He was trying to get back up, and it made like he committed suicide. Oh boy.
It makes you, and then I was like, you gotta stay in the house. And they had a whole scene he's stuck in the cabin.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he's dodging that.
Yeah.
Is he still a part of these?
Who is he?
The original guy.
You know he died.
The original guy?
Tony Todd died.
The actor?
Yes. Tony Todd. Candyman.
No, I'm not talking about him.
Who?
The white kid in the original.
So here's the brass tacks.
Okay.
So he was supposed to be the through all the movies. So when the second one came out, it was scheduling issues. So they killed him off, but off camera. But no one saw it. But the girl who survived was in the second one.
Okay.
So I haven't seen, no spoilers, y'all. If y'all seen it, no spoilers. There's a strong chance that he could pop up in this one. So don't say it if y'all already seen it.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah. You know, he was also the guy. This isn't connected, but he was also the guy that was staying for Eminem in the music video.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He was writing the letters back?
Right.
I know, right?
Which is another great concept.
Great concept.
Great concept. He's that movie, that song could be a movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's like, hey, I'm your number one fan. I've been writing you for years, and you have never responded. And it's like, you know what? I'm going to take your playbook of how you murdered your baby mama, and you know,
Shut up, bitch. That's my girlfriend in the trunk.
see, I'm just like you, Slim.
Yeah, it was wild. That's an iconic. Is that Eminem's best work?
No,
What is?
I think Lose Yourself. But as a storytelling, yes.
Far as impact, Lose Yourself was bigger. I don't know if it's a better song than Stand.
Yeah, I don't think it's better. It's not better. It's a great story. Also, Guilty Conscience is good.
Ooh, Guilty Conscience.
Yeah.
I thought he was a one-hit wonder until Guilty Conscience. I said, I hated My Name. My Name is garbage to me. It's one of the worst songs in the history of the world.
But all his
It's so
opening
annoying.
songs is like that. It's like really wacky.
That's fine. I know what you're talking about. Every time he comes back, it's the Slim Shady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, it's the Slim Shady. But Superman's his best work. That's a great song though.
Let me be your Superman. Your Superman.
I like you, kid. Get that bitch in the day. Zip some sap some sap. Zip some sap some sap.
Yeah.
Stan was still hard, and then Dido on the track with the song in between.
Yeah. I really wish people would, like, as an MC, as a person that raps. It's rhymes. I'm like, how did you find a way to make this rhyme?
I just saw someone, he posted Kyle in Ohio. I was like, oh, that's
Yeah.
a stretch. I never
Yeah.
put that together.
Yeah. Because he had said, there's one line he had said, I'm something like I'm a RAPER, and he's looked past. He's like, wait, like, did you think he left out that P? Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Did he?
Right. I guess that's an essay. That's line.
Essay.
I like fire.
He just leave out that P. Did he? God, that's so funny.
I remember having to go back and be like, oh, you need the lyrics to break this day. You're like, oh, I missed this.
Yeah, boy.
I never know names of songs when he did that beat. I was like, oh. And then I didn't know Eminem wrote. I didn't know he wrote Things Just Ain't the Same for Gangsters, Hustlers, Ding Ding Ding, Bang Bang.
Yeah.
Did the same, cut the same, did the thing. I didn't know he wrote that. I said, dog.
Yeah. Because I was like, Dre was flowing.
Oh, he was killing.
Yeah. No. I think that was Jay-Z.
You're talking about, they did that one way back. I know you're talking about Snoop said he came and he did it.
No, Jay-Z wrote that one. Eminem wrote. Nowadays, everybody want to talk, but they got
Eminem wrote both of those. You're talking about a different song.
What song
You're talking about the one he did with him and Snoop. It was him and Snoop who did the song. Because Snoop was saying that. Snoop was saying like, yeah, we couldn't find this for it, and then Jay-Z came in. But yeah, you're talking about like something like not about nothing but a G and something like that.
Imagine you just like I have the money. I see a lot of upcoming talent. Pretty much what Diddy and Dre did. And he was like, I need y'all to write my album. And Diddy's first album, what's it called? For the Family or something like that. That album was fire. I was like, Diddy can rap. Jermaine Dupri. I was like, these niggas can rap. These producers can rap.
Jermaine Dupri probably wrote. He wrote a lot of Bow Wow stuff. Or the Brat.
Yeah.
The Brat was out here writing too. I don't know how much he wrote for him, but
you know, a line I really appreciate is when Jay-Z said, I heard motherfuckers say, "Hey, made hole. Okay, so make another hole." I said, that's probably the hardest. It's like, hey man, you know all the reason why Jay-Z is popping. It's like, okay, cool, make another one then. If you think it's just I'm just an ingredient, just go make another one then.
Right.
That opening line.
So oh, but you can't. Bitch.
Yeah. I never know names. Oh, yeah,
Who's a rapper don't get enough love?
in today,
Yeah. This nigga Kraig.
no,
Oh,
just people that have access to me. I'm
What?
not going to say who it is, but it does sound like we're trolling that because
Kraig ain't here.
Greg's not here. Greg said, Greg's downstairs 2 hours ago. I think this is clickbait.
That's great. Kraig called me legit at 2:41.
Oh boy.
2:41. He said, I'm getting coffee, but I'm here.
Oh boy.
What if Kraig is like, hey man, so listen, I'm on Pasadena right now. I'm in I'm coming down. I'll be there in 3 o'clock. Like, I swear you just what? Weren't we here when they got the call?
We are wasting a lot of footage we could have knocked out.
Wait a second. Weren't we on live when we got the phone call?
Yes.
His voice was on.
Yes.
Y'all were here for this, right?
Right. Hold on, what you gonna speak about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. Yeah.
What I love the most about this though is how big my man Kraig is though. Because shout out to Kraig for the people like y'all trolling for clicks. I go like, I know. I love that.
Pause, nigga.
Because y'all gotta understand that you talking about me. Pause what I say.
I didn't realize how big Kraig was.
Come on, man. Come on. But no, man, we used to be doing the open mics together back in the day.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Ooh, you right. Jeezy, Thug Motivation 101 is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Thug Motivation 101 is crazy.
Mm.
That's a great album.
Yeah.
That doesn't get enough credit. That's a great one.
Yeah.
You don't know, like no.
I never heard it. I'm supporting you, man.
Yeah.
I'm supporting you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Do this.
I'd rather you just be like, I didn't hear it.
Well, I'm not trying to be controversial.
If you didn't hear it, you didn't hear it. It's not controversial. It's not controversial.
I know you can rap. I like his features.
Yeah.
Actually, just though.
I whisper yell.
I don't know why you. How much music you should be on the time?
Yeah, I didn't.
Have you listened to Southern rap? If you consider Ludacris,
Wait, hit your bar. Hit your Ludacris.
my favorite Ludacris.
Yeah,
line?
I know it.
Coming out your negligee, freak 'em on a regular day. Come 6 times, but it's 7 a day. And Ludacris in the back of your Chevrolet. What's my name?
What's up, dog?
What's up, man? I'm at the door.
All right, here I come.
Give him the code. With the front door, or no, let's go get the front door. No, what? I think he's talking about the downstairs. He's getting the code, yo. You nincompoop. That's wicked work, yo. That's wicked
They
work.
see me trolling. They hate singing.
I hate Chaz. I hate him. He locked himself out now. I told him just give him the code so he can come upstairs. Hate him. I hate him. I hate him. He leaves to open the door and locks herself out. Yo,
What's up, man?
what's up, brother? This is a no shooting policy. You good though, but you know, you didn't know because Chaz was ignorant. We're trying to keep this place as clean as free as clean. Uh-huh. Come on in here, brother. Get in here. Ladies and gentlemen, you gonna press the cord? See, look at you.
Right next to
You
you.
right here, yeah, you good. Get in
Hey,
here. Go on, get up in here.
in here, man. What's up, y'all?
Yeah. Watch yourself in your coffee, brother.
Late.
All right. Recording on the audio. Okay. We're recording on the audio, recording on the camera, yeah?
Yep.
All right. Give a clap so you know how to. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's give a warm, rousing applause to none other than Kraig Smith, y'all. Kraig Smith, y'all.
God. What's up, y'all? We in here, man. Can Kraig hear that?
He can't hear. He can get the earphones in.
Was you farted?
No.
He hit the meow meow. Then I got came up with some fruit.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Yeah, we making it fun. What's up with y'all, man?
How you doing, bro?
Good, man. It's hot out here today.
They ain't believe us you were coming, man.
They thought it was clickbait,
Yeah,
brother.
man.
Nah, I'm late, man. I was supposed to be here at 2.
You supposed to be at 1:30.
1:30. And they called me like,
He
hey.
was getting top.
I'm more mad you ain't got my number saved, Kraig. I've known
I'm
you
tripping.
since 2005.
No, I
called Kraig. He's like, who this?
Yeah, I thought I had that joint saved. I'm gonna save it right now, replace it. My bad, man.
Kraig was getting topped off. He said, "Who's this?"
That's what it sounds like too. Hold on, I gotta take this.
Hold on.
Who's this?
Y'all crazy.
I gotta take this one. Who this? Hey nigga, wait till you buzz. Call me back.
He said, "We can do another day." He said, "No, I'm
I'm coming.
I'm almost there. I'm almost there."
You heard roll up the car too? Yeah, bitch. Okay.
Y'all see that Antonio Brown situation?
What happened, yo? Let's talk about it.
This time. Yeah, what happened now?
Lucky he was in Florida. He was in a party.
Oh, he was popping off shots.
Yeah, got in a fight with somebody and started shooting in the party.
Yeah, they was trying to take his chain. Something like that, right?
Is that what happened?
I think they were trying to take his chain, and then he started was like, and then he went somewhere like right after do it like an interview, like same day.
Florida stand your ground, so you ain't got to, as long as you self-defense, you can do what you want.
It's crazy, dude.
That's wild.
Antonio Brown need to stay home. That's one of those dudes. You gotta stay in a house. You're a house guy.
Yeah.
Black people need to stay away from Florida because that would be any excuse to shoot a nigga.
Yeah.
Black people need to stay away from each other, or at least the ones that aren't, mentally all there.
Yeah.
You do a lot of wild stuff.
Like this is kid who plays for the Detroit Lions, Williams, can't remember his first name. Always in trouble. It's like, yo, stay at home, bro. You're a home guy. You go outside and you find dumb shit. You gotta stay home, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you got money, you can't be amongst it.
And you can bring everything to you.
Yeah.
You don't need to be out here just doing dumb shit.
I agree. 100%.
I be wanting to know how. This sounds very ignorant.
Okay.
Antonio Brown just quit football, right?
He got older.
No, I'm saying, what is he making his money? Because you can't just quit and be like, I need my severance package.
Well,
right.
He they get a nice pension over there also. But he played over 10 years. Yeah. So it's not like he's gonna go broke. He's gonna get a monthly check.
But
when does the pension start? I wonder after how many years?
Let's see.
But also, you can't just quit mid-season and think that you can get the benefits, right?
I mean, it depends.
Why can't you?
At some point you get guaranteed money. I don't know how that works if you retire, if that nullifies the contract, but I know. I mean, if he was able to just walk away, he must be all right
I'm
financially.
talking mid-game.
Yeah, he said, take these pads. Yeah.
Mid-game is nasty work.
How you get tired of making millions? I guess we're still trying to get to that first couple million. So, I mean, you just tired of
damn, says he blew
playing a game for money.
Said he blew $100 million in his career already.
Yeah, it's definitely drugs, bro. It has to be drugs.
You're playing games for money is incredible. Like,
Yeah,
I would never retire
ever.
if I got paid.
You had to pull me off the
Yeah, I'd be the
field.
first player to die on the court for
Yeah.
natural causes.
If I was LeBron, I'm never retiring.
Yeah.
I would need to make an average of 0.3 points. Okay, now I'm time to retire.
So how did he die? Was it a heart issue? No, man. He just natural causes. He would not leave the game.
First thing with oxygen tank on. got a backpack oxygen tank.
You ready to go in there?
Yeah,
I'm ready.
man. Why?
What is the percentage of LeBron James better than NBA players?
He's better than 95%.
That's crazy.
Still at this point, I agree.
I agree.
He averaged 25 this year.
And people talking about he should retire. I'm like, nigga, he's trying to take every record.
If he had a rookie, if this was his rookie season, they'd be like, this guy's got an incredible promise.
MVP right there.
Incredible promise. This guy's gonna be somebody.
Right.
Yeah. But at some point, the style of play is gonna look outdated.
For him?
You get what I'm saying? Like, Will Chamberlain played how many years? He played.
Go this direction. Kraig is a fool.
Will Chamberlain played what? 12 years?
Yeah.
Imagine if he would have played 20.
Yeah.
That means he would have retired in 82.
Right.
Do you know how weird that
game is
weird-ass
fast.
finger roll, half sky? You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
game is catching up to Brian. Like,
Yeah.
then it's a nuanced game. You know, a lot of people don't know, but the NBA is like very particular. Like, if you've ever, you know any NBA players?
No, I don't think I do.
Not personally.
They have charts. Like, you take 7 shots a game, you take 20, you shoot from 20 feet, and you only shoot off the pick. You know what I mean? Like, they're very nuanced. So LeBron does so much, it ruins the chemistry of a team because nobody can really get effective in their nuance because he does so many things. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So makes sense.
So you think he's becoming a role player now?
Yeah, I think it's the same thing Kobe went to. Remember when Kobe got old? Like, he still did his thing, but it was at the detriment of the team.
Speaking of Kobe and what happened with Jason Tatum, they say players never return to their prime or their best when they tear their Achilles.
Right.
You agree with that? What happened with Kevin Durant and Kobe? And do you think it's the end is over for Jason Tatum?
Well, Jason Tatum is half white, so what now? You know those Scandinavians don't have. I'm joking. I think he'll be okay because they can genetics. So I think he'll be all right because he's young. He's the youngest superstar to have that type of injury. He's only 7 years in.
But that's the problem. Is Kobe was older, Durant was older, right? Because Durant kind of looked the same. Like, I don't see Durant do anything that I was like, he looks the same. And technology's coming along.
He ain't going inside as much. That nigga staying on the outside now.
But here's the thing.
He's always kind of been like that.
Here's the thing about Kobe though. He worked on his game so much. Even though he played 20, his body probably had the
mileage,
30-year career. You know what I mean?
Crazy mileage for sure.
Yeah, I think Tatum will be okay. I think that team is probably a wrap because he shouldn't play next year.
He's not.
Yeah,
I heard he's not coming back to 2027.
Yeah. And then, I think Brown is better than him anyway.
He didn't make it to the Olympics.
Yeah, because all that pro-black stuff. You know what I mean? Once you go pro-black, nigga, it's a wrap.
I don't think he's better. I think Tatum's a better all-around player. Tatum reminds me more of that dude you want to build a team around. It's like he can shoot it outside, he can shoot it inside, he can take you. Jalen looks like he's gonna drive it.
Yeah.
But Tatum, Brown don't look look clutch from what I've seen. You know,
right.
And they that last game, them cats got ran through. It was a whorehouse in
the first two games they should have won.
Yeah.
There's no way the Pacers should have won this series. They lost 2 games at the last minute.
Yeah.
And at home.
Yeah.
You ever watch sports with gamblers, people who bet on sports?
It'd be
intense. It's the worst thing in the world. They hate and love the team. Like, just love the team. They can bet on quarters now.
You can bet on points, rebounds, certain stats.
My cousin turned $50 into $6,000 off of betting quarters.
Just like who would be up over and under by then?
Yep, betting quarters.
Too much thinking, man.
But then the very next game, he lost a lot of that shit back.
But it's how they get you.
Yeah, man. But the NBA is changing, bro.
Yeah.
They need to do something to I'm not saying the game ain't interesting, but they need to add something. They need to maybe add a team in Africa, a team in Europe.
Why?
To bring more audience,
some excitement. Yeah, some more. Yeah, something. Maybe add a 4-point line.
By now, that's not a bad idea.
Maybe a fan fight box. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
Maybe a kissing booth.
What
happened to kissing booths?
I want to see the fan fight box.
They did try it because during the season it's real boring because they just kind of going through the motions. It's like a scrimmage the entire season until you get close to that playoffs.
Are you at that age where you fall asleep on everything like games? Like I haven't watched it. I'm asleep by the third quarter every game. I don't give a fuck what sport it is.
Yeah, wake up and find out sports. Who won? What happened?
Yeah.
When it comes to me, when it comes to sports, I watch the highlights as if it's the real game.
Yeah.
I will watch an entire game in 15 minutes. I'm like, man, this is exciting. And the thing is, it's like Instagram reel.
They don't miss.
I'm like, this team is incredible. They blocking shots. They stealing.
What you mean he was 5 for 30? I seen him make 5 in a row.
I should have missed a shot all year.
And I watch the game. I'm like, these niggas is trash. These niggas are trash.
Hit it up.
Turn this game off. What do you mean you got commercials?
Yeah, that's what they need. A league, a professional sports league where the fans control the players.
Like what?
Hey, okay, I want we can be here watching the game. Like I want to sub Tatum out for blah blah blah.
But
who would get to choose this?
Right, because it has to be a collective of fans. Like we all agree, like 25% say Tatum comes out. Like you all choose like that. Versus one person, like, why?
Just think about that though. That would be crazy.
It would be crazy because fans are way too emotional, bro.
Right.
Like you miss one shot, get that big bum ass nigga out of here.
I think Kraig is on to something.
No,
watch this. Listen. Add one on the East Coast, add one on the West Coast, and it'd be a fan team, right? And we're the coaches, and we're all on an app that says, "Who do y'all think we should sub out?"
Right.
And we're all choosing real time.
Do these games matter?
Yes, they're part of the league.
Then it should not happen.
Why not?
Because you niggas are too emotional about shit.
It's the
all
team.
of you niggas together as a collection.
But we're not gonna fight nobody. We're not in the same room. We're on an app.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Once somebody doesn't hit a shot, get this bum out of here.
Yeah. Even if there was a league, just like an adult league with semi-pro players, I think that would blow up.
Yeah.
Where the fans could control what's going on. That would blow up.
And the thing is, like each group will be a certain administration. Like it'll be like this group would be the assistant coach. This group would be the defensive. I'm saying I'm saying I'm the head coach. I'm saying like well not me, but like
what if the head coach was really giving head? I wouldn't be in that league.
He's coaching. No, you're doing it wrong. It's like this and like this. Make sure your deltoids is back. Keep coaching niggas on the head.
Oh, that's
toes
crazy.
up. If you don't suck it right. I'm the head coach. Stop playing with it. Cuff those balls.
Oh, head coach.
This ain't no easy win, nickel.
Man, that would be fucking ridiculous, man. It's gonna be that ridiculous 50 years from now.
Yeah.
Shit is gonna all crash and just become video game-ish, like in real life.
Yeah. I think you're onto something, bro.
Yeah, so shit, because every day they're not taking shit we took serious.
Mm-hmm. And watch this. This is another way they can make money. It's like a fee to like I'm paying $100 a month to be a part of this union to be able to control who come in and out of the game.
Right.
So it's like we're the defensive, like we're creating plays. You know what I'm saying? It's like we all agree on this. And you can see the percentage of what is going up and down. Yeah. Like what 25% say Jay Tatum should come out.
Right, that would be crazy.
Right, it'd be dope. Cause now the NBA is getting money because we're part of this little union of we all agreeing on stuff.
I'm 1,000% against this.
Really?
What can possibly go wrong?
That you niggas are too emotional.
We're emotional without this.
What do you mean?
But it's not like we're in the same room with these people. You'd be like, damn it!
It does. I don't mean that. I just mean the reaction of when it's crunch time and somebody's losing, when whatever happens doesn't go, whatever. You guys would be like, get this nigga out of here.
Yeah, but it's a union of people. If you say call a timeout and only 10% say call a timeout, you'd be like, we can't call a timeout.
Call the timeout.
Right, because we all have to do it together. And it's interaction in real time.
Hey, Dan.
So you can get viewership immediately.
Hey, Dan, how many years did you play basketball?
This nigga
How many years did you play basketball?
I didn't play.
You played. How many years did you coach?
I didn't coach.
How many basketball plays can you call? No, how many basketball plays can you
This
call?
is not my sport.
Okay. So there's a bunch of Deons. There's a bunch of people in this place who don't know basketball who are gonna like take this nigga out.
Yeah,
Hilarious.
but
Absolutely not.
But it's not. You thinking it's like a small percentage. What if there's like 100,000 people in this group that knows basketball?
Now, if you're vetting people, it's still a terrible idea.
No.
I got an idea that I think would work for real for the NBA.
Okay.
Or just professional sports. They should have one fan on each team.
As a player,
They should, as a player or a part of the team, one fan on each team. That
how
travels
do you
with
get
the team.
picked?
Huh?
How do you get picked?
We would have to decide it. I think.
I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying? I have to figure that out.
That's a great experience.
Fat player.
Or is it maybe it's might different per game?
Right.
You get like I don't know about ride on a plane and all. It seems tough.
All that shit.
Okay, they're part of the team.
Yeah.
If you go part of a team for a game for a week, that's a crazy experience.
For the season.
That's
You know what I mean? Something. Fan interaction is the future of entertainment.
okay.
Because with
I'm with
all
you.
of this media, we all know now that there's no difference between us and the upper echelon stars. It's just
Right.
opportunity.
Mhm.
When we were raised, we thought these people were gods. And,
Right,
you know, but
yeah.
now we know. I had this theory about that's why the NBA and NFL always markets the player size. And that's why they always push for a certain consensus as far as size. You got to be a 6'6" shooting guard, because with size, they're able to market the illusion that somebody is greater because they're bigger.
Right.
If LeBron was 5'7",
Right.
he wouldn't make the league, not because he would have been good enough,
He'd be
but
me.
because it's hard to get a guy that's 5'7" to pay $100 for a ticket if he thinks he can beat LeBron.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But if he's 6'10",
Right.
there's no, you know what I mean?
Right,
There's no way look, he's a specimen. But he may actually be trash. We don't know that.
I think that's what makes Steph super
Yeah.
likable. It's because Steph looks like a regular person out there.
Right.
Right. So you go like, oh, I could be like him. I think that's why a lot of people came on Steph's side. Because of course the shooting's incredible, right?
Right.
You go like, but then other people, that's how Trae Young should be in the league.
Right.
Trae Young
is a dog.
And Trae Young saw Steph was like, oh nigga, I can shoot from downtown, and now you're he gave you a lane in there, you know.
He might be the most disrespected player in the league.
Trae Young.
Stat wise, he should be in the MVP race every year. He's 29 and 10 every
I saw
year.
that. I think he was damn near average 11 this year.
Man,
Yeah.
I've never seen nothing like it, but he's not possible without Steph because they wouldn't have allowed that play style if it wasn't for Steph.
Right.
Yeah, they got to shake things up in the NBA, man, and let these motherfuckers cuss. I want
to hear this. Hey,
shut the fuck up and do
now, Kraig. Now you're talking.
Yeah,
if they cut all that fan noise out, if they had a special like they're airing on HBO right now, right? You can watch it on HBO Max. If you said here's the HBO version, because it ain't gonna be anything worse than we ain't heard on HBO,
right?
Right? I was like, here's the HBO version, cut that shit up, man. Oh, you want some bullshit? Nigga, I'll beat you. If you had all,
that's great. Remember that Kobe?
They were all
movie?
mic'd up.
Remember they did Spike Lee directed that Kobe movie with Kobe playing. He was mic'd up.
Oh yeah.
That shit was incredible. You don't remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta watch it.
It was the year they were supposed to win. They had Karl Malone and Gary Payton.
Oh, you mean the year the Pistons beat him?
Yeah, Spike Lee was like, "This is the year I need to record this entire season," and they lost.
Yeah, but that movie was
It was great.
dope.
It was great.
Yeah, it was about time for another Spike Lee joint too.
It's coming out
Which one?
with Denzel.
I think is that
Mo
the
Better
sequel?
Blues.
Oh, is that when Denzel was beefing on
Yeah.
the red carpet?
Yeah.
You see that about to beat that nigga's
You
ass?
see that?
It was really about the fight.
So it was a photographer, like you were a photographer. Denzel was talking to ASAP Rocky like this, and then the photographer was like turn around. And then Denzel was like, stop. And he's like, dude, I'll turn around when I turn around. And he'd be like this, and the dude said, hey, turn around. He said, yo, I said stop.
Oh wow.
Stop.
Yeah.
And the camera's like,
Yeah. Wow.
It was like, we in your face, brother.
And the guy was kind of laughing at all. Denzel, yeah,
Come
nah.
on, we all want a picture. Like, no, don't touch me.
Yeah, he don't like being touched at
It would
all.
be a perfect time for him to knock somebody out. 'Cause he
I'm
can't lose
70.
nothing. Yeah, man, I'm losing. What?
Is that something you see that clip where it looks like he blows off Jay-Z and Jay-Z try to grab him? Denzel don't like being grabbed, man.
Yeah.
They gonna learn.
Yeah, that's that generation. Them cats raised in the
goddamn
70s,
hands
they
off
don't play. They fight.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
my dad, that generation, they don't play. No, man,
Get your goddamn hands off me.
ain't no motherfucking joke, sucker.
And then the arrogance of laugh, like, come on, man. Paparazzi, man.
What you are.
Like, it was serious, bro. And it's great. I always love when you see. You ever see that one dude who kissed Denzel? I mean, who kissed Will Smith on the red carpet? And it took everything. I think he slapped dude a little bit, but it took everything in him.
He did slap him a little bit.
He did. He was like, hey.
You ever read the book?
Oh, yeah.
So I've read a couple chapters here. Will Smith is
Will's
a serious guy.
Yeah.
He's
It's a great book.
guy.
He was going around sucker punching people.
He's a fighter. He likes to
right.
fight. Like that's his nature.
You know what's wild is he said he was living his life being this very timid person because he thought this is what I needed to be, but he really is gangster.
Oh yeah, he's not to be fucked with.
Yeah, and it's like, man, I hate that I pretty much became this false version of me, and now when I'm comfortable with myself, it's like, oh, he's
tripping.
He's different.
The slap was different though, because without that slap, right? Without him going up there and doing that whole spectacle, dog, nobody would have ever cared about that joke. That moment would have slipped by, right?
Yeah.
He was like, oh, whatever joke, bald G.I. Jane 2. You would have got the laughs and then never would have came back.
Mm-hmm.
But blowing that up, it was just kind of like, and then even on the record, he just dropped, but he was cussing on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It was just like, I'm out.
Right. I feel something similar. What happened with Chris Brown after the situation? What happened with Rihanna? I was like, he started cussing then. I was like, he was like, well, y'all already paid me as his character. Now let me go ahead.
You're gonna break character at some point in your career.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's why
be
you gotta
yourself.
Yeah, be yourself. Even when we're like, okay, his success is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
One of the greatest entertainers ever lived, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's all type of rumors about Will. Nobody knows if they're true.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? People say the gay stuff and all that kind of stuff, which I don't necessarily believe that.
Mm-hmm.
But do you think you can handle being that successful and everybody thinking that you're homosexual?
And not say nothing.
And they're asking this in interviews, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like,
yeah.
I just worked hard, bro. Like,
Right.
It wouldn't bother me if he was like, so over here you're gay, but it's the whole idea you think I'm a bitch.
Right.
If you go around and you think I'm a bitch and you be like, you just gonna say whatever you want to say whenever you want to say it, it's not happening.
Right.
Because now I gotta show everybody in here that it's
y'all seen how I blew up on Muhammad Ali, right? I got the size.
Yeah.
So remember when Eminem came at him early? Will Smith don't have a cuss in his records. What I do, well, fuck him and fuck you too. He just called it straight for no reason.
We know he'll beat him, man. That ain't it.
And Will Smith would beat the dog shit out of Eminem if they had if they had a square up,
it'd be
fisticuffs.
You know what? I always say this. You know what rapper I think could whoop every rapper that's ever existed?
Oh,
Heavy D.
That's so random, yo.
Why?
Because he's our size. He's 300 plus pounds, and he moves like a fucking.
Hey, he can move. I think his footwork is crazy.
I don't think nobody can whoop Heavy D.
His footwork is crazy.
He probably could have got drafted. If
that's a great point. That nigga's Jerome Bettis out there.
Bro, it was go back and watch some over. It's
you all right. You all right.
Doing the splits and
he was athletic.
I never heard of one using Heavy D as a reference.
I think he could whoop Tupac, Big, all of them.
I never seen Pac as a fighter. I always seen Pac as you know, it always makes me laugh that whole scene in Juice when he just looks at him. He's like, "Man, I was the gayest look in the world to me. I don't care what nobody
Pac
says."
had some sensitive moments, but you know,
Yeah,
Pac is not a fighter.
I don't think he is either.
He's a warrior.
I think he fights with his words for
Yeah.
sure. He scares people off. I don't think 50 Cent can fight.
No,
I heard-
50 can fight.
I heard 50
Golden
can really
Glove.
fight.
Golden Glove.
Golden Glove, really?
I mean, he fought. He wanted to be a heavyweight boxer, so he was in the gym a lot.
Wow.
Yeah, I think he's legit. I heard Dr. Dre's legit.
Dr. Dre, have you
Actually,
seen him in person?
He's a big boy. No, I haven't though.
Bro, you remember Stevie's in the strip that used to be on Ventura?
Yeah.
So I
In the
seen him
casino.
there one time, bro. Dr. Dre is your height, 265, 270, all muscle.
Wow.
Yeah, he's built like NFL.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a big dude, bro.
Yeah.
They'll say Dre. Yeah, Dre. He's ready to throw hands all the time. Them niggas getting old now, though.
Yeah.
Yo, there was a meme that went around. I would love to hear y'all opinion. Which celebrity you think that pussy is trash?
Oh my God.
And the first one that popped up was Caitlin Clark.
That's crazy. I think she might have fire.
You think so?
Regular looking white girls with elongated forehead.
Yo.
They go the extra mile. You know what I mean? They go the extra mile.
And she's competitive.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I don't want to be.
The visual of like, stop looking at me, sweetheart. Can you like getting missionary with Caitlin?
Well, there's one who I believe has trash pussy. She's a deadbeat dad mom. Her Brittany Griner.
I knew he's gonna go that direction.
She ran out on her family, and people don't talk about it.
Well, that's
She ran out on her
She
family.
ran out. She had a girl have a baby by her.
Yeah.
They got into it, and she stopped taking care of her child. She's a deadbeat mom. She's the deadbeat mom that teaches the other deadbeat moms how to dispose of breast milk. You take some cat sand.
cat sand.
What do deadbeat moms do with the extra titty?
Right.
They gotta get. You know what I mean? They just don't stop lactate.
Right.
Put on
Wait, the
lact-
dude-
you gotta lactate.
He said,
Like
the girl that she had when she was with to Russia, that girl, she ran out on her.
No,
This is about 10 years ago. So
Oh,
this other girl is also actually a dominant WNBA player.
Okay.
I forget her name. Damn it, I can't forget her name. So basically, they got married. I'm not sure if she did the shit. What's the shit where a girl will have her egg put in another girl?
Insemination.
Right.
Like
I'm
that?
not sure if it was done that way, but the baby
vitro?
was conceived under the guise that they would be married and Brittany and her would take care of the baby together. They got into a domestic situation. I guess Brittany must have lost, got beat up. She said, I can't be with the bitch that's going to beat me up. And then said, well, take a DNA test. Let's see if the baby's mine.
You win that one.
Long story short, they got into a domestic situation, and now the girl's been trying to get her to pay child support.
Dang.
Wow. That's wild.
Be like, nah, man, you ain't gonna get me.
And the other girl's an elite player, too. She was the all-star, number 3 player in the league. You know, I forget her name, but what is her name?
That's hey, in the chat. Can y'all tell us who this is? It Glory Johnson? That sound right?
I don't think that's her name.
Look up Brittany Griner's baby mama.
But here's what's crazy. These are 2 all-star level WNBA players, and they're dating. If this was the NBA, if Shaq was dating Alonzo Mourning, the league would be destroyed. Could you imagine Tatum and Brown showing up to hold hands? How are you fucking another?
Hey, you know what? And the WNBA is lesbian heavy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably 90%.
And it's crazy because I never once thought about if this was the NBA. I never once thought about it on that side.
That would be. I would stop watching. I ain't gonna say that.
No,
but I would be in the hockey more.
Because isn't Diana Taurasi, doesn't she date another WNBA
Of
player?
course, they all do.
Like Sue Bird or something like that. One of them.
They all do.
Yo.
I mean, that's that
He
league.
said Shaq was dating Alonzo Mourning.
Yeah.
Because
How big would that bed have to be? Them niggas. That's some nasty shit, dog.
Yo.
I got a little spoon.
The
Okay, big boy.
brat, somebody put the brat in there. I don't bring up the brat. She disappoints me. You know about what happened when she had that baby?
What happened?
So the brat,
Wait, she had the baby?
she had the baby for her girl.
Uh-huh.
Shout out to them. Congratulations on the baby. But this disappointed me in the brat because they went to get sperm donors.
Mm-hmm. She got a white one.
They were exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's wild.
She had 300 options of sperm. I think 4 or 5 of the options, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, were black, and she chose the white sperm donor. Mm-hmm. So not only do you live an alternative lifestyle in which you don't have to deal with men of color, when you had a choice whether to have a man of color be the father of your child, you chose not to. So to me, this is like, I think she hates men.
Damn.
I mean, she hates
Look,
black men.
Kai said she chose the Brad.
She chose the Brad. And people don't talk about that. That's like, how come nobody's saying anything
I
about
never
that?
heard about that.
Yeah, she was white.
You chose a white, so you don't want black men to be a part of your life in no interpersonal way.
You know what's sad is that there's a nigga that's like, has anybody chose me yet? He's like, no, you're 5'3", chubby, black. He's like, has anybody chose me yet? No.
That's hilarious.
They keep choosing the athlete.
He lied on there 6'3". Sir, can you come back? We found an error.
I can see you.
What happened?
Yeah.
Nobody wants this. They just dump it out. Nobody wants this trash.
Because what if your sperm is like stock photos? Like you
they
get paid,
got pictures of the sperm.
You get paid accordingly to how many people are choosing your sperm. Like, oh, okay, paid. All right. Like you get like $600 every time somebody chooses you.
But then I got dust on it.
You come back like, hey, has anybody chose me yet? No.
Actually, you gotta get this out of here.
No, Eugene.
You're taking up too much space. Just bring you a jar.
People talk about sperm donation, right, as a way to make money, but they never talk about how much it's actually sold for.
How much is it sold?
Bro, each insemination is going to run like $3,000. The average woman is going to have to go 2 to 3 times to get inseminated.
How much you get for busting that nut, though?
Probably a couple $100.
What if you try to skip the line like, hey, I can just insert the dick inside. we can just knock out the middleman.
Hey,
keep the money.
I do it for free.
Like, could you be on the outside of the sperm bank like, hey, I have the sperm here. You don't have to go inside.
Somebody scalping sperm
straight from the tap.
Hey.
Scalping sperm.
I can save you the money. I'm in there, but I'm also in here.
They got a legal sperm.
They got one of their kids going, this is what I do right here. Look.
Inside his jacket.
He's hanging the whole kid.
He got a whole 10-year-old on the inside of his jacket. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's 6'1". He's 10.
This is when I was at 240. This is when I had that. My hairline was back.
That's my T cell count. It's my glucose level. I'm a healthy motherfucker, baby.
Look at my T cells. My white blood cells is fire.
he got to charge per stroke. So listen.
Now that we're here, just know I'm long-winded. Okay. Your wife is watching. It's cool. It's cool. Just let me know.
I ain't asked for all this.
I'll hold hands with her while I fuck you.
I keep eye contact. I'm not enjoying this. Just trust me. I'm not enjoying this. So what? I'm sweating. So what? I'm moaning and groaning. All right. I'm not enjoying this. I'm doing this for y'all. He starts saying this. You got that tight, huh? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not enjoying this. I promise. It's just for the baby. It's for the baby. Can you hurry up and bust, sir? What?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Have you donated before?
I haven't.
No, me either.
I think I wish it was just a machine.
You want to go in there
vending
for
machine?
jerk off?
They gonna come out with a vending machine one day.
Like
It's got a little hole in it.
All right.
You fucking the hole in the vending machine, bro. Sperm donation.
Woo! Keep the money.
Hey,
Great. Give some change.
Dog, that is wild. They gonna automate the fucking sperm, man.
What your dick get stuck?
Your dick is stuck in. Oh yeah.
You be like, everything just. Hey!
Shut down!
Hey!
You on the phone with customer service and say, hey.
What's the problem, sir? He looking around. Kids coming home from school. Yeah, I'm at the mall. I went to Jerkins.
Yeah, where do you put a sperm bank vending machine?
Yeah,
Where you
It's
put
in
it?
the mall, nigga. It's right next to Anne's Pretzel.
Right next to Victoria's Secret.
The visual of a nigga's pants down to his ankles.
And you know,
Fucking a vending machine.
it's the curtain, but
Crazy.
you can see his pants through the curtain. It's like a photo booth.
Oh my god.
And he got a line way down. He's like, "Hey, hurry up, bro! I got a full load in here, man." He said, "I'm sorry, bro. This thing is stuck. It's stuck."
Well, let me see. Let you get off me.
Hey, get out of here.
I used to work on these. You
That's
got the maintenance man Kaminsky. Oh boy. Oh, you know what's up? You got too much meat in there.
I'm
I
not
told you
serving
just a tip.
How much would one of those cost? It's
The jerk machines.
And are they changing out the condom every single time? Is it
you
like?
got to, yeah.
I mean, how do you do that? It gotta have somebody like. And who was the sloppy niggas like? Hey, I splashed everywhere. I'm sorry. Who's gonna wipe down the circumference?
Somebody got that job. That's somebody's
Oh,
job
boy.
somewhere. People jerk on bulls for money, dog. Somebody's gonna do that work.
That's wild.
Just in the middle of the mall, fucking a vending machine.
And I saw some video. It was this dude had a horse jerker off thing. You see what I'm talking about? This dude came in, he had this big old machine on the. That horse was like, ugh.
Yeah. It was like a
This is
glove.
people's job,
Right.
is to sit there and make.
What if you lose money because you have like an STD? They pay you like, sir, come back. It's like, it says right here you have symptoms of chlamydia. Huh? What?
I must have just got that today.
that is it from the machine?
Yeah,
You can pay you $60 back.
Yeah, you got it contaminated.
New age kissing booty squad. What's funny is, what if it was a girl in there sucking the whole time? She's like, and she said, "You like, I knew that felt real." Oh man, hold on. Is it single? Is this a single machine?
I gotta go on break.
Hell yeah, that's just coming, man.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
A whole beat off machine is wild
Yeah.
stuff, bro.
Yeah.
I lose out on STDs. It's been crazy. What are you talking about, sir?
You said what?
No channel said, man, the news out on STDs.
Yeah. So I don't know. I seen two videos pop up. They said, I don't know what city it is. Help me out, No Channel. They said the rise of HIV is running rampant in, like, I think it said like Alabama or something like that. Oh no, it was Texas.
Yeah.
In Texas, like Houston and Philadelphia. Never mind.
Country niggas got too comfortable. Y'all got too comfortable.
Yeah.
Because it's not a huge deal anymore. You don't hear anybody talking about.
HIV.
There's a whole thing I heard called PrEP. Right. And I be hearing that advertisement. No one says
You about this?
put condoms on. No one says safe sex. No one says this. It's
Explain what PrEP is.
it says take preps, prepare you for getting HIV. So you can take it it's pre-HIV.
Right. It's like a condom inside your body to get HIV.
It is. It's like you can take PrEP and it I guess stops it from getting HIV, or I don't know if it stops it, but it's like I don't know, some kind of I don't know the science behind it, but
It's pretty much like saying, let me take some antibiotics before I get this. I know this girl has chlamydia.
it's a flu shot. It's exactly
Oh, wow.
it's exactly
like,
what it is.
I'm gonna take this antibiotic because if she got something, I'm gonna stop it at the door like a goddamn security.
That's wild.
So they was like, bitch, I don't need no condom.
That's
I
wild.
got PrEP.
Yeah,
That's wild.
yeah, that is terrifying, dude.
And that commercial just a bunch of dudes. It was like, yeah, get PrEP.
And you know what was imagine your first orgy, you get HIV, you're like, I don't know who I gotta feel. I don't know who to yell at.
Man,
Just like,
yeah.
hey, I need a meeting. It was like, which one of y'all niggas infected the colony?
Everybody raise their hand. It was all of us. This was actually a HIV only orgy. You didn't read the fine print. You just saw orgy came right in, huh? You didn't see the fine
I thought
print.
that was financial aid. Yeah, that's
Oh
man.
boy, yeah, man.
Maybe.
We at the age now where if you get it, you live another 30 years.
Yeah, yeah.
It'll be 75.
They do have the treatments.
It's nothing now.
Right. I kind of feel like it's 2025, man. Things that should happen is we should have the cure of HIV, clear out my blood. You know, they should have. I think this is what I think. I think they should have everybody takes antibiotics once a month. We can eradicate all STDs.
If everybody takes antibiotics once a month,
Right.
we can eradicate all STDs.
People who are sexually active.
Yeah. You know how hard it is to get AIDS?
Yeah,
It's
we had a discussion.
so hard.
Did we have this discussion?
We had the discussion in Harvest because it's blood and blood. You can't get it just normal sex.
Right.
So
It's
you
got to be
anal,
or
or you actually have a cut or something on your peen, because blood from a woman needs to exchange for blood from a man, and that's why it was a homosexual STD, because when you go anal, you're typically ripping the booty hole,
right,
and that blood is going inside your pee hole.
right.
So unless a girl's on her cycle and a guy has shards of skin ripped away on his peen, that's how he would get it.
Yeah.
Unless you have a bloody vagina, you know, but it's only a blood and blood.
Blood in, blood out.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, we had a discussion in Harvest.
I don't remember that, but damn.
We were talking about it's not. We were talking about
Which one of them dirty niggas got it?
no. We were talking about how Eazy-E got it, and it was like, yeah, he ain't gay, and it was like, you do realize the only way you can get HIV is blood and blood, so he was definitely dabbling in
a woman could
or man.
Or somebody gave it to her, right? Yeah, these guys are down low, still down low.
Right.
These dudes ain't even down low no more. These dudes just be like, second dick ain't gay. What y'all talking about?
Right. We had this discussion of like, when you get so big, as far as like a celebrity, what happens is you run out of ideas. I need other things to do. I want more women.
Yeah.
I want to have sex in a first class while people are in the backseat. I want to have sex on top of a mountain. You just start, I want an orgy in a Burger King.
Right.
You just start doing weird stuff because like I've had normal sex so often. When you shooting threes and you always make it, you're like, this is not even fun no more.
Right.
Imagine eating your worst foods and you still got abs. You're like, I'm winning. I'm winning. I need to do something more. I need to take a bite out of a lamb. I've tried every food option.
Yeah.
Let's say you get one food, one movie, one album for the rest of your life, right? That's all you got. No matter who's around playing music, you only hear the same thing over and over again.
One song.
No matter what you watch somewhere, you only see the same movie. And no matter where you at, any kind of buffet, you only taste the same food.
I'm going with Life. I'm going with Reminisce.
You know what, Kraig? I'm glad you said Life, man. Because you know who hates that movie?
Oh.
Dion Lack.
Oh, you tripping.
Dion Lack does not like that movie. I told him it's a perfect movie.
It's the most complete movie ever made. It's every genre. It's every genre.
I'm not doing this game.
Oh, you're not doing this again? You're not gonna do this again now?
I'm not doing this again. That movie is depressing.
Oh, you said
it is, but it's every genre.
You said Life. My bad. You said Life. It's the movie.
Life. Reminisce Over You by Pete Roxy.
Wow.
And then the food.
I love the way that starts.
Oh my God, I probably have to go with salmon and rice.
Okay.
Wow.
You can be healthy out here.
Like pepper, black pepper. Salmon.
Yeah.
What you got, like? You get one movie for the rest of your life, one food for the rest of your life, one song for the rest of your life.
Mine's gonna be a twofer because I love the movie Temptations.
Okay.
Because that's movie and music.
Temptations.
Mm-hmm.
Better than 5 Heartbeats?
Yes. I would love to put a poll up to ask anybody in this chat right now, who y'all think is better, 5 Heartbeats or Temptations? So I will go to Temptations.
Okay.
Cobb salad,
Okay.
because that's a lot of food options on top of that. I can kind of break apart and say, now I just want chicken. Now I just want eggs. Now I want just a salad.
But chicken and eggs is the same thing.
Yeah, yeah. What'd you say? Music?
Need one song.
One song. LBC.
Nigga picked a musical movie.
I know that's stupid. I love Dove Shack.
I ride with her.
Yeah, I ride with her. I slide with her. All the love from the LBC. That song makes me smile every single time.
All the bitches wanna kick you with me.
Damn, it's hot than the mother. I'm smothering ribs with barbecue sauce. Fools get tossed. They
You gotta miss Nate, dog, bro. Nate was so.
That wasn't Nate.
Who was it? That wasn't Nate singing?
That wasn't Nate.
No, that I know him. That's he did my podcast. That's dang man, cool.
I thought that was Nate Dogg singing that.
No,
Yeah,
that's
sounds like him though.
Yeah.
yeah, that's crazy. I can't
That's a
think
one
of
hit
his name.
wonder. I think we call it Dove.
He had like 2 more songs. The Dove Shack is the 2 dudes, but the one singing is dang
Yeah.
man.
Bro, I swear that was Nate Dogg.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is his name?
Use your phone, bro.
Yeah, right.
It's not a quiz. He's about to start punching the mic. What's this motherfucking name?
Yeah, Kraig, you from LA, man. Who's your favorite LA artist?
Oh man, that's tough, man.
Come on, man. You gotta pick one, man.
He said you got to.
Yeah, I'm being
That
on
would have
hold,
to
man.
be
Pick one.
Ice Cube.
Cute.
Oh,
Great pick.
Another.
Oh, Dion also hates Ice Cube. That's crazy.
No, I don't hate him. I think he's groundbreaking, but his lyrics, when you say them out loud, sounds very cheesy.
I felt, didn't we do this whole thing?
We did.
And he had some bars, though. He had some slapper bars. What were you talking about? We did do this whole thing.
Right.
We did Beanie, 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 Beanie. We did that one.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
we did, of course, is that his best song? Today's a good day? That was a good day. Is that the best?
He got a bunch, bro.
Tell me one of his best lyrics.
Let me see. So, I remember he came out in '84. He was in a group called
Lynchmont, right?
No,
That was later.
No, it was a group when he was 14. He came out. He was still in high school when he came out. He started messing with NWA when he was 16. He got a bunch of lyrics, man. Ta-da, how you like me now? I'm in the mix. It's 1996 and I'm serving bricks, a biscuit and a quota. Let the water boil. Get the baking soda. So he's more of a storyteller. This song, he's talking about how West Coast rappers or West Coast dope dealers, that whole song's about West Coast dope dealers traveling around the country selling kilos and how you go into a town and you take over.
But he never did it though.
Nah, he never did it, but it was a storyteller. It was a great
Albert
yeah.
Hitchcock.
So he didn't have bars like only rapper from that era that had like super bars was probably like Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah.
Everybody else was telling stories.
Right. I that's why I appreciate him as groundbreaking because he made NWA. He wrote for everybody.
Yeah.
I
Then he has
think
another song called "A Bitch Is a Bitch," where he explains to black women between the difference between a woman and a bitch. That's a great song.
I think the problem with me is I only heard his singles, and his singles was very cheesy.
Yeah.
Like when he was like, I looked outside, I see the Goodyear pimp, and it says Ice Cube's a pimp.
Yeah.
This was cheesy to you?
Says,
What are you talking about?
First of all, that would never happen. Why would it say, "Hey,
But
Ice Cube"?
it's a reference from Scarface.
What is
The
it?
world is yours.
It did not say that though.
Well, it didn't say that because he put his own thing on it, but that was the whole thing about Scarface when he looks up at the end. Well, not the
You
end,
don't like "Today Was a Good Day"?
I
You're
don't like this.
crazy.
I think he was forcing rhymes. Like he was saying, like I did a triple double playing 21.
I mean, yeah, that's the.
How do you do a triple double?
He's having a great day.
It's impossible.
Hey.
Who are you going to assist to? You're playing 21.
He's good, right? That's funny as shit.
I'm just like, come on, man. You just forcing these rhymes.
Yeah. Ice Cube has some stuff, man.
Remember when cock used to be women?
Pussy, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never experienced this time.
West Coast, it was always vagina.
Right.
The white boys always cock was with
Penis.
penis.
Yeah. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, that's
And
wild.
it just switched like, huh?
I don't know who. Like I've never heard it ever that.
It was a West Coast thing, yo. I remember Ice Cube used to say it all the time.
Yeah.
And I never was a.
I heard Mac Dre said, like, you know, hanging out with DC.
And I never was offended by the word cunt.
No, it just doesn't have a spiritual connection to me. Like schmuck. Oh, white dude called me a schmuck a couple weeks ago. Thank you.
Yes, schmuck.
Right.
That doesn't sound bad at all.
Yeah.
But schmuck is like the worst thing you can call a white man over 80.
Right. Over 80?
Yes, schmuck.
You fucking schmuck.
Yeah.
That does sound like a racial slur.
Yeah.
Not ours, but somebody.
That sounds like something that comes with like.
We be clubbing is the worst ice cream song.
We'll be clubbing?
Yeah, that's when I feel like he was forcing a hit.
That's when you say something. You
Don't move nothing. Yeah.
But that's when the music started going down and the acting went up more. It's like,
Yeah.
all right, we're about done here with this.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? That was another one. It felt like around that We Be Clubbing era. What was another song that was on the Players Club? I feel like another. I'm like, this dude right here. This. Remember he had played We Be Clubbing at the Kids Choice Awards.
Oh wow. That's wild.
Kids was like, we've never been to the club before.
I'm 7. So. Are we doing this slime or what?
Yeah.
Kids on this shit. I was gonna ask you guys, man, who is a black sitcom?
You never
character?
did yours, bro.
Oh, what was the question?
The question you asked us, nincompoop.
One food, one movie, and one song. All right. One song is gonna be "All Falls Down" by Kanye West. Yeah, I can hear that all day, all the time. Yes, it was fire.
Great song.
And I would do cheesecake. I'm gonna get diabetes quickly, but cheesecake. Love cheesecake. I have one. And
You do realize you're surviving off of this.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I just won't survive that long, but whatever. And then one movie, bro. One movie might be. See, it's gonna be Coming to America or Friday.
Friday got funny as I got older.
It did. I feel like every time I watch it, it gets better, bro.
Yeah, it's really
Still
funny.
to this
Very
day,
funny.
every
Very
time I watch it, it just gets better.
Harlem Nights is
Oh man, we need more movies like that. A bunch of comedians who's not trying to steal. Everyone gonna have your scene. You're gonna have your moment. There's a bunch of comedians not trying to be funny, but funny.
yeah, that's
It's a perfect movie.
I think I'm gonna go Coming to America.
one.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
so disappointed in the last one,
Yeah.
man.
It's a bunch of sketches, yo.
Yeah, it just didn't make no sense. It had no grit.
Nice. I haven't seen it.
Oh, don't you ain't going.
I think you should watch it and then come back with your feedback.
I don't want to do that. I got enough feedback from the world. I was like, well, I'm good here then.
I remember it came out on my birthday and I was super excited. I had my girls and friends.
Let's throw a party, everybody. Watch party.
I couldn't believe it, bro. I'm like, oh, Eddie must not have been involved with the whole process.
Right.
They took that big ass check.
It had no grit, though. It had no. What's that? They took all the grit out of entertainment.
Right.
I remember being a kid and being excited when I would hear a rap song in a movie or a TV show. Or, you know what I mean? They took all that shit. They replaced this with.
And I think they were just like, these are viral people. These are people that's hot right now. How can we add them to the movie? I feel like they had a solid script. And it was like, how can we create something around this person?
This shit was an Instagram movie.
But Dolomite was incredible.
Yeah, Dolomite was fire. He did his thing.
So that let me know. Oh, that wasn't Eddie coming to America. He must not have been making the decisions.
King Verse.
Yeah, I mean, King Verse is an incredible writer, but that movie was
Right. When you get so big, pause, you start to kind of like spread out your I'm written by, like Tyler Perry's not writing on this thing, I promise you. I'm sure he's like written by Tyler Perry. He writes for me. Written by Tyler Perry, writes for me. Because there's no way he's knocking out TV shows, movies.
That's that clip.
Like if you do like a timeline of Tyler Perry movies in the past 2 years, he's knocked out like 15 projects. I'm talking like series. BET Plus is going crazy on Tyler Perry. He keep the lights on over there.
Yeah. Oh, he's a monster. I heard he really does. I mean, not do all of it, but I heard he does a lot of the work though.
Yeah, I'm sure he does a final review of the scripts. But I'm sure he has people like, hey, you're not going to claim this, right? You're gonna sign this NDA. I need you to flush it up. I'm sure ChatGPT is his coach.
What if he does write it all though?
It's impossible.
I feel like when things start to get watered down, it's because of that. And then you go like, oh, you're starting to write one note. One thing he said though, I loved when he was on what was Kenny Barris' show?
Blackish or
The other
Black-
one. The bad version of that.
Right. I know what you're talking about. It was on Netflix.
Yeah. When he was doing that whole interview with Tyler Perry, felt like an interview anyway. So they were having a conversation, but Tyler was like, I over deliver to my audience.
Black AF.
Yeah, Black AF. He was like, I over deliver to them. He was like, that's the only people I care about. He was like, I'm not trying to do nothing else but what I think they want. And I thought that was the best thing, bro.
That's fine.
People be like, yo, do this. Why aren't you doing that? You don't need to keep doing that. He's like, shit ain't for y'all. This is for these people who was here when I started, ground floor roots. These are these people, and I will continue to make movies just for them.
That can backfire on you.
It hasn't.
Like a Dane Cook.
As far as what?
His audience grew out of him.
Is that what happened with Dane?
Yeah, I think. Well, also they say he was telling jokes because he came up like right before the internet.
Mm-hmm.
So people started to kind of say, "Hey, he created a whole album like with an Avengers of people's jokes," and then his very wacky act out jokes. People was like, "That was a college thing," and then people was like, "Yeah, I started realizing I went back and watch. It's kind of weird."
Hey, but can we be honest? I mean, I've seen that happen. I ain't gonna say my name. Some comedians I love growing up. I get older, I study comedy. I'm like, oh, that was a Richard Pryor joke.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Because you didn't think the internet could find the source.
That whole special is not
Y'all saw that?
There's a couple bits about going to Africa.
Oh my gosh.
And Richard did it first.
Right.
But there's a couple comedians who are major.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Would have done it.
Yeah. I know exactly.
I've been a victim. I've been victimized. I had somebody steal a character that I did a series on. They stole a couple of scenes. I have this character named Cheapo the Creepo. He's based on my nephew who's autistic. He's a guy that can't speak.
Mm-hmm.
He's not auditory. So he the way that he learns is he mimics people. He steals your movements and what you do.
That's a great name.
So a part of one of the episodes, he wants to learn how to fight. So he's 10 hours straight in the window of a dojo watching them do karate and he's stealing the moves and putting them in his pocket. So I turn on HBO. It's a series on there. I'll show you guys later. They have my exact scene.
No.
It just came out like a year ago. My sketch came out 8-9 years ago.
Wow.
My exact scene is in the movie. Character dressed the same and everything.
Wow.
So we had discussed with Ron G. When you're around comedy so often, sometimes you get this little blurred version of, did I come up with this or did I see this?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, because remember, I think I had the conversation with you. I was like, I had said something. You was like, yeah, I think that's a Chris Rock joke. Because I had said something about minimum wage. And I was like, it's crazy. I was like,
they would pay you less if they could, something like that.
No, it was like,
or maybe the electricity.
No. It was like, it's crazy that they, It was just like, I was like, it's called minimum wage. It's like, man, what is the minimum amount of I can pay this person so I don't be like considered a slave owner.
Right.
So so it's like, what is that rate? You're like, that's a Chris Rock joke. I was like, really?
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know if I heard it or if I was like, we just had the same thought.
You might have just had the same thought.
Right.
But like that's okay though, man. It's okay to have the same thought as somebody because you'll think of something and then later on I'm like, dang dog, I ain't know blah 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 had that. I didn't know like that does happen. You might have something that you think like that.
Right.
And the fact that someone else will call you a joke thief, I feel like that happens too fast.
Yeah.
If it happens one time, I go like, nah. When I start seeing the side by sides, that's when I be like, yeah. The side by sides are crazy because you should have a different take on this.
Right.
Or it's just so generic.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you wouldn't think that I have to make something like super, super specific if you're the first one to think of it. You're like, all right.
What if it was like this is a joke. Like, I'm not even freestyle. What if it was an alpha comedian, like a D-boy of comedy, that was like watching niggas sets, like was recording in the background, like that shit.
Yeah.
And then you on stage like, no, that Dion like that? Hey man, come on, bro, man. I got the Tonight Show in 2 weeks, man. No, I got the Tonight Show in 2 weeks. That's my joke. Keep going, nigga. Keep going. I'm going on tour. It's like, come on, man. Please, man. I'm working on my special. I'm working on my special, nigga. Checking his pocket. What else you got, nigga? What else you got?
You got to crash out. You got to crash out on it. You got to do it.
If he's that nigga that's like, hey, nigga, he will knock you out for your whole set, nigga.
Knock you out. All your jokes come out like Sonic coins.
You wake up like, I had a joke about, no, nigga. He knocked that shit out of you.
Hey, that's basically what they be doing, though.
What?
That's how they be
stealing like that.
Yeah.
They just do it one person removed.
Yeah. And they have an assistant watching like, that'd be perfect for Paul.
You show up places, now they record and everything. You can't, you can tell
That's why,
record
this is why you got to put your shit up first. You got to record your shit and then you got to put it up. If somebody can come along like, I did this. You got to have receipts. Like, I did this back in blah, blah, blah.
You know, we haven't seen everybody in Los Angeles. That's just Los Angeles.
Oh, right.
Imagine you do your whole set in Alabama. They was like, that's Makai's jokes. Like, he has a set exactly like this.
He was just here last week. He saw all this. I didn't know he was there.
Oh, nigga. Oh, I'm going to get that niggas. Nigga, imagine this. This was unprepared for you. You have a whole bit, a whole 30 minutes. And it's just out of a freak nature that y'all have the same exact premise, punchline. He goes on right before you. Are you pivoting? Or are you like,
gotta pivot? You gotta go. You know what's crazy about what's? You gotta find another angle in there.
Woo!
Because first you'd be mad, like, look at this, everything I got.
Yeah.
But you gotta be like,
yeah. That's why I try to talk about. I try to go in deep waters, man.
Yeah.
I try to make people uncomfortable just so I know if you come out here and swim with me,
say,
I'm
nobody
figuring it out. It's the hard, you know what I mean? So you come out here and swim with me, you got some guts.
Yeah.
Because some of these motherfuckers don't like me in here because of what I just said. You're trying to be liked by everybody. That's a tough business, bro.
It is, man. And there's no union.
I wish you could poison a joke.
That's a great premise. You be like,
go and drink it. Go and drink that shit.
Oh, shit.
Got your ass, nickel.
No,
Trump.
You okay over there?
Trumps and tariffs. What's wrong with this premise, man? Somebody didn't slip me a Mickey.
He's like, hey, Kraig. Before did you put something in this joke? Yeah, rat poison, nigga.
Did you put something in this joke? It's crazy.
Yeah, I put originality in it.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Hey, what's up, Mocha God? What's up, Bobby Hyman? What's up, Stinker Bell? What's happening?
Bobby Hyman.
Y'all in the chat if he ain't say what's up to you. But the name Chill Weathers come from? Well, I mean, Bill Weathers, but what made you? What made you?
Growing up, they called me Pac-Man, P-A-Q-M-A-N.
Okay, growing up,
I'm yellow and I eat a lot, you know. And then during the quarantine, I watched the documentary.
I was yellow and I ate a lot.
Well, they called me, yeah. And so I was during the quarantine. Bill Withers died, and I never really knew much about him besides his songs.
Mm-hmm.
So the documentary came on, and I said, "Oh, we have a lot of parallels."
Mm-hmm.
You know, like he was a working class, blue collar guy.
Mm-hmm.
He was an airplane mechanic for Boeing.
You know it.
You know, I worked in construction.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He got a deal later in life.
Mm-hmm.
He was like 40,
mm-hmm.
over 40.
Okay.
Me, I didn't start comedy until I was 28.
Mm-hmm.
You know, then when he had some success, they had to beg him to quit his job.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't trust another motherfucker to put food on my table. Show me a check, nigga. $500,000. It's gonna take you 20 years to make this. You know.
Yeah.
So he finally quit. Me, I always worked for the majority of my comedy career, and so yeah, I just seen a lot of parallels. I was like, man, he's a pretty dope dude. So I was bored in the house during the quarantine, and we couldn't tell jokes really.
Yeah.
I said, fuck it. I was an MC first. I had 6 albums before I ever told a joke.
Under Pac-Man?
Yeah. And so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do an album and just come up with a different different what do they call it? Yeah, different alias character, whatever you call it. So I said, fucking chill with it. I made like 5 albums under that name.
I didn't know until Tony Baker was like, y'all here chill with us? And I was like, nah, who's this? He was like, it's Kraig. I said, what?
Oh, for real?
Yeah. He was the first one who told me, he was like, yo, he was like, hey, Kraig, go. I was like, what?
Shout out to Tony, man.
Yeah, I gotta hop on one of your albums, bro.
Yeah, I gotta do another one, man. I think I'm gonna switch my name again to Adam Clayton Powell Jr.
That's so specific.
All dope light skinned cats. You know
Adam Clayton Powell.
Who's it light skinned?
I got Clifton Powell. I mean, what's his name? Colin Powell? Was that supposed to
Colin
be?
Powell. No,
okay.
Yeah, Adam is different. Adam is he's like the first rich black male figure in this country. He was, you know, a young man in the late 1890s, in the early 1900s. He's from New York. His father owned the first mega church in New York. I forget the name of it. So he was a very fair-skinned black dude. He looked white, and he was super pro-black. So, and he was a millionaire in the early 1900s because of the church. And so, long story short, he went to college. And when he went to college, he didn't look black, so he joined the white fraternity for the first 2 years because he wanted to see how white people interacted.
Wow.
But when I say pro-black, when you watch the speeches, you go, oh, this thing's crazy. Wow. So after 2 years, kind of told people, I do man, to see what y'all was up to and shit. So graduated, came back, started to do a lot of work in his community. He's the person that invented the boycott for blacks, like boycotting companies that don't hire black people or do business with black people. He really didn't like Martin Luther King at all. He called him a punk. He was in Congress for years.
Like a congressman?
Yeah, congressman. I mean, he was, he got bitches. He was like if Jay-Z.
You should open up with that.
If Jay-Z and Denzel Washington was one guy, that would be kind of who they would have been. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like the Jay-Z and Denzel of the early 1900s. So his beef with Martin Luther King was, he was in politics. So Martin Luther King he was a Democrat. And so the Democratic convention was happening in New York, but at the same time, Martin Luther King had some type of rally scheduled. So because a lot of the base for the Democrats were black, it was going to affect the vote. So he had a private eye following MLK. He basically told MLK, bro, either you reschedule the march and what you're trying to do, or I'm going to expose to the world that you have a gay assistant.
Oh, not him.
Gay assistant. This is something you can look up. It's documented. So he was treacherous like that. Like, he was no joke. But he also didn't like Martin Luther King because Martin Luther King took a lot of his strategies and didn't give him his just due. You know what I mean? The whole bus boycott is what he started. He did it 20 years. He's 20, 30 years older than Martin Luther King. He did it in New York like in the 1920s.
That's why I didn't respect him. This youngin' coming in,
stealing all my tactics.
No matter what, an old nigga gonna be a hating ass old nigga.
What if Martin Luther King didn't write none of the speeches?
I don't think he
and then they were just he had like an assistant was like, I am a great writer, but I can't perform like you do.
Right.
Will we take away the credit? Will he be like the Drake?
Oh, that's crazy. Whose dream was it? I don't know. That's
Antoine. Antoine had a dream.
Yeah, because MLK was low key a genius. He graduated college when he was like 19 or something really early. So that would be different. That would I would have to look at that and be like,
Would you not respect him?
No, I'm gonna respect him because of what he did.
Yeah.
But,
Shit, that's man. That dude knew he was marked for death,
yeah.
and to go out there and be like, yeah, man. Well, you know,
Can survive.
yeah, man.
I'm not taking bricks, German shepherds, and water hoses at all.
Coon,
Yeah, I'm watching from the window.
get out there, you coon. We need your Martian.
Oh man.
I'm watching from the window.
When you hear Adam Clayton Powell Jr. speak, you're gonna be like, oh wow, I wonder why he hasn't gotten more publicity, because he was really like a rebel. So he really spoke. You know how you be watching all them old fucking film videos of us getting disrespected and like, nigga, I would have said this.
Yeah.
He's that nigga that's saying
Yeah.
the shit you would have said, but back then
Was he intimidating? Like, was he big?
he was big, probably like 6'3".
Oh yeah.
Was he more aggressive than like Malcolm X?
Yeah, but in a different way.
Mhm.
He was more he was more aggressive, like on the tip of these white people, man. They stupid.
Oh.
Why the fuck you scared of these motherfuckers, man? When it's time to die, it's time to die, nigga.
How did he die?
Natural causes.
Oh,
He had so much bread, they tried to say he was stealing money from Congress.
wow. I don't look at
But he wasn't, so they got him illegally voted out of Congress. And then he had so much bread, he fought it and got reinstated. He would be in Congress calling the white senators cowards and punks.
Oh, they
You're a
hated
fucking
him.
Yeah.
punk.
right.
Yeah,
You down here letting people innocent people get lynched because you're a fucking punk. Like you know what I mean? He was
Yeah.
that type of dude. Like he
Right.
had no fear. You're gonna love him once you get hit with
Yeah,
all
yeah,
this
yeah.
shit.
Say his name again.
Adam Clayton Powell Jr.
I don't think.
And that's what you want your rap name to be?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that for an album.
I thought the junior was gonna be you, as in like you're the son of him. Or you could be the third.
Well, your his is Junior. I gotta figure that out.
Yeah, because so they be like, oh, whoa, is this the right person? Look at that.
Reincarnated.
Your dad is 120 years older than you.
You got some chill weather bars for us?
Chill with it. I mean, I always got it.
Stay ready, man.
I gotta shoot. I gotta think of something.
What's
Man.
your-
Let me see.
You know, also before you say that, I remember when y'all did for All Dead Digital, y'all did like a little cipher.
Yeah.
I would love to get a bunch of comedians that can rap.
Yeah.
Just like a same beat. I would love to.
Remember that one we did before that? Like,
Oh
15
yeah,
years ago?
with
Comedy.
Rana and them and yeah.
Yeah, I'm always down.
That
Red Bull just did a little cipher.
Yeah.
I think that one was dope.
They've been doing that for like the past 2 years, man. I love that.
Who they do it with?
Well, it's different rappers every time. But this
Okay.
one, the one that's going viral is with Joey Badass, Absol, and Big Sean, which is the 3 monsters.
Yeah, it was dope.
Yeah.
I saw somebody was saying that like getting Kendrick in the rap battle is one thing, but getting Absol in there, it was like it's not going to be any. It's like it's not going to be any hooks, no bops. It's
Yeah.
going to be 15 minutes nigga, of eviscerating.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
That's somebody who knows.
Absol-
He don't get a lot of respect.
Yeah, he dope. as
Like
fuck.
nobody talking about him a lot enough. Somebody also said, which is very true, Big Sean is our version of Fabulous. Like we enjoy his raps, but we don't put him in the top anything.
Right.
And I was like, man, that's
Big
damn
Sean
not
is
true.
dope.
He's dope, but would you put him at in your tops?
I mean, that's gonna be tough.
That's what I'm saying, yo.
Yeah.
I
But
love
I'm an
hearing
MC
this.
though. I'm an MC, so it's different for me. It ain't just about bars.
Right,
You know, some
Like-
niggas
like
just
music.
bar heavy. Yeah,
right.
There's so many elements, nuances to being a dope artist. Most people don't pick up on it until 10, 15 years later. Like, oh, that's what he meant.
Yeah.
What I like about Big Sean is I felt like he did a different thing. He don't let a second of beat go to waste. He'll rap. There ain't no breaks, ain't no
Right,
breathing. There's
Yeah.
hardly ever any space that just lets or even like repeating something over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, he would take up every single.
Yeah.
I always suspect that there's hardly ever. And then I was like, no, it's rap. He'll find another way to come in there. I always appreciate that. But I was like, he don't waste no time,
Yeah,
bro.
man, I like him a lot.
But I dropped the last album I dropped is called Chill Withers Cluster B, which is a mental health album. It's about cluster B personality disorders.
Cluster B.
Personality disorders.
This is a real thing.
Yeah, I just did songs from the perspective of somebody who has one of the disorders or something.
Hey, everything's up on Apple.
Yeah, it's up. If you look up Chill Withers Cluster B,
Cluster B is the album title.
Yeah, Chill Withers Cluster B.
Okay, so to explain cluster B personalities.
So you have narcissism, you have antisocial behavior disorder, you have borderline behavior disorder, you have histrionic behavior disorder, and then I forget what the other one is.
Well, nigga, you named it a lot.
Right. You're
Very
very
impressive.
wise, Craig.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I
man.
learned a lot from you.
Nigga,
man.
well read and shit.
Yeah.
You be reading books, nigga.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, but in this industry, we deal with a lot of people who suffer from that shit.
Mhm.
And I didn't realize it until I started just doing a lot of reading. Like, oh, that's why that motherfucker acts like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So the
You
whole
just trying to figure out people.
yeah, because it's you get so it's so sensitive,
Right.
and then you know the lying in the industry, not like as far as the opportunity, but the people who will just flat out lie on your name or make something up because they couldn't get you to do something they wanted you to do.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like that bothered me. Like,
Mhm.
and it wasn't always things done to me. You know, I have been lied on. We all have.
Right.
But
Mhm.
it was like, why would this woman or this person do this, knowing that at some point the truth would be exposed?
Right.
Like, why would you try to buy time and ruin somebody's reputation because you're angry with them? And then that's when I started finding answers to that. Like, oh, this is some childhood trauma shit.
I love you turn that into the concept album, bro. That's dope.
Yeah, so that's what I dealt with on that album, and I got a bunch of I can spit partial.
Give us
bars
something,
from it,
man.
yeah. So I did this one song. How'd it go? You know what they'll do? They'll do it to you. Okay, yeah, it's about how's the hook go? You know what they'll do? They'll do it to you. You know what they do? Okay, it's coming to me.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do this one. Okay. She gave me too much space and our time expired. Said I wasn't a good leader, then somebody else got hired. What makes that bizarre? She had a petty theft on her record and couldn't make it out of HR. She tried to move into my place and get my cable rewired. You tried to steal my money, you liar, bitch. How the fuck you borrow money for cable knowing I got a fire stick? You better treat me like a sire or acquire a new environment. I don't relax at all, because you the one looking for Jesus to persecute like Saul.
Bars.
Yeah. I'm all in.
Bars.
That's part of one.
That's
trying to
dope.
remember what. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope. You're so LA, bro. It's hilarious.
And then what's
Yeah.
another
And DJ Quick all in here.
one? Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
you know what they do. And then I got another one. What's the other one? Oh,
I'm like sugar free too.
Mm-hmm.
she breadcrumbs me. Agenda. Well, how did that shit go? She breadcrumbs me. Agenda. Oh, she breadcrumbs me. Agenda. And I don't stumble when I. Damn.
I'm the same way, bro.
I'm trying to remember that
Hilarious.
shit. Hold on. It's gonna come to me.
That's dope, bro.
I got a bunch of them, man.
Yeah,
man.
She said there's 3 clusters of personality disorder. Very interesting. Craig chose the unpredictable cluster.
Yeah,
Man
man.
said, come on now. Bars,
Yeah,
fire,
man.
claps.
I forgot to ask. Y'all think Martin Luther King would use ChatGPT for a speech if he was around today?
100%.
I need something riveting. Something.
They're about to do like I'm sure they have a software that can reverse engineer ChatGPT and expose a lot of people.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
They're gonna be like copy and paste. How much of ChatGPT did this? And they'd be like, I can't pay you this amount because you used an AI software to write this script for me.
How much does it matter
What?
if something was written by, let's say I had a dream speech was AI, okay? Let's say it was written by a bot, okay? Does it make it less effective? Does it make it less important?
I think so.
Because
is
it still not factual? Is it still not important? Is it still not something that he said, yeah, this is what I'm feeling? If he couldn't put it into the right words, we were like, oh, this, yeah. Maybe he added a couple words in here, say kingdom instead of the people, something like that.
well, I mean, it's programming,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess spirituality is shit that exists outside of programming. You know what I
Feeling,
mean?
the tone, the direction,
Yeah.
the writing. Who do we praise more when it comes to Dark Knight? Chris Nolan or Christian Bale?
It goes hand in hand.
But I feel
There's a overarching idea, right? Which Christopher Nolan's he's in charge of the vision, right? And then What's his name?
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger he's in
Right.
charge of bringing it to life,
Mhm.
right? But you can't have one without the other.
But I definitely feel like it's like the car versus the driver.
Mhm.
It sucks that like Dale Earnhardt gets a lot of love for being a great driver, but like that car is doing 90% of the work.
Right.
It's like,
Yeah.
It just depends if you put him in a different car. And this is the only way you know. This is like when Tom Brady went to the Bucks. They were like, is it Belichick or the Tom Brady?
Right.
And then Belichick's out the league and Brady won another Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I go like, you have to put him in a different situation and see
right.
who's really in charge. I feel like a different driver should be able to win in a different car, right?
I don't know.
If you're the great driver, it should matter. And I don't know how much they changed them. Are they all the same?
That's a good question. Are all the cars?
They have similar specs, but they use different parts, and you know, I don't know if they all use the same.
I don't know shit about some like NASCAR or anything like that. I don't know. Think about it.
Let's wrap it up, bro.
All right, cool.
You gonna do the whole?
Yeah, we'll do it, bro.
First off, I want to thank Kraig Smith for coming
Yeah.
with us today,
Let's
man.
do this,
Appreciate
y'all.
you, bro.
Man, thank you for having me. Sorry for being late.
It's all good, man. We had a good ass time with you, dog.
Yeah.
Love to have you back.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
Thank you guys so much. Watch another episode of Lackaroni Chaz.
No, check please. Do you mind if I give him some
When
more?
was I about to do this? What
is this,
I
man?
don't know. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Lackaroni Chaz.
No, check please. Do you mind if I give him some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast. Topic XD is high key. The live stream is mostly positive conversations, except we tend to get darker than elbows and Wesley. We're sort of popping like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Mr. Chaz Rogers, Big Ready from Lansing. I'm LackToast, ENT. I guess we paying for the bills, so give us another check, please.
And then Kraig goes.
God. All your stuff is good from God.
So yeah, Mocha God says we got it from you. You see that in there? All right.
Oh, he got the Mocha God from Kraig Smith?
You see, his name was Kraig Influence.
Oh, the Mocha
okay.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Hey, influencing the youth out here, man. Yeah, appreciate y'all for watching, man. Thank you guys for watching here, watching on live. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Hold on. You got some dates? Kraig? You going out anywhere? You want to plug real quick?
Purchase those Chill Weathers albums.
Yeah, man.
Watch
Plural.
Kraig Facts. I got some shit coming up, but I can't really remember. I'll promote it next time.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say, man, I'm proud of your consistency. I'm proud of your confidence, your stage presence, your patience. I watched you grow into a monster, and just working with you when that last project we did together, man, the organic humor that comes out this name. We did the Pop the Balloon thing.
Oh yeah.
And the storyline, if all these episodes come out, the storyline of Kraig of how persistent he was about these questions was a work of art.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah.
How comfortable are you walking on Figueroa? Do you like a man holding your money while you making me money?
Yeah, that was a fun day right there, man. Yeah, hope we do that again.
And we didn't even mention the roasted.
Oh,
yeah,
true.
top tier, man.
Yeah.
Like it is. I think Snoop just. I didn't touch the goddamn mic. I hate this. I hate when I touch my mic. Snoop Dogg gave him a lot of love, man. And
Yeah?
posted the best of Kraig.
Yeah?
Hey. And I was like, Kraig, if you don't start promoting your business, your whatever you got that's hot that you're trying to promote, he had tagged you too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That influx must have been crazy, dog.
Yeah, helped out a little bit. Yeah, got a couple thousand new
Yeah.
followers.
Hell yeah. A couple thousand is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, when I say, dude, this I there's no way to steal his style of roasting
Yeah.
because I can't even fake it.
I smell like alligator burps.
Gator burps.
Yeah.
He be like, hey, no one saw this coming.
Hell yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, there's no like he stole that. No, that is Kraig. That is his style.
And especially, bro, 'cause how long you been doing stand-up now?
Shit, I started like late 09, like October 09.
That's that. I was telling you, man, that's that age where we met everybody, bro.
Yeah.
That was that.
Yeah.
So we all, that's our class.
Yeah.
All around that time, man, that was a cool time.
I got 3 generations of comedians that I started with.
Really?
Yeah, because when I first started doing comedy in 2001 with like the Kyle Urbys and Dominic Purdy's, Kamal Abdul-Jabbar, and Matthew, who writes for Chris Rock, Matt. There you go. So that was my early crew, and then I started doing more writing, directing. So I stopped doing comedy, and I came back with y'all generation, with the CTs, the Chaz, and BTs and Beats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then got back behind the camera and stuff, and then start building this business and stuff. And then coming back, and it's like, oh, I got a new crew of people that I'm hanging out with now, and it's like. And it feels like high school, elementary school, and middle school. Like, you don't know him?
Yeah.
It's like, no. It's like, oh, y'all need to meet each other.
Yeah. I wish I would have started back then. I would have been.
Yeah.
It took me years to build up the courage. I didn't even know how to go about it.
What made you finally go on stage?
I had a homie that I used to live on my block, and he tried it. He always, I took him to an open mic. And he didn't. I was like, "That's what you're doing up there, huh?" Like, I always wanted to do it, but I never knew that's how you did it. Like I never knew about open mic.
The origin story,
yeah. And so I took him to the Improv, and then the next week I gave him a ride to a show. And the show they did was at UC Irvine. It was Jamar neighbor.
Yeah.
What's the old boy Jamar used to hang out with all the time?
DeMar.
No.
Randy?
That's super powerful now.
Gerald Carmichael.
And him. And they were all young in the game. I was like, oh, I can do this.
Yeah.
And then the next week I tried it. I went to Blitz Cafe.
Yeah, off of Fountain.
Yeah, Blitz Cafe.
Can y'all please, because Mocha God gave me that's a fire ass quote.
Wow.
Can y'all give us the best of Kraig Smith right now, man? This nigga said Jay had a dream he could walk and woke up in a handstand.
Oh yeah, in a wheelchair. That's retarded shit.
Oh my God! I know.
And just your reaction during the roast, bro. The way you be laughing, dog.
Yeah.
Dying, bro. Yeah, you be having a good ass time.
I would love to just be like, to just be like,
parents got married there.
You can't fake that, yo. You can't even remix that. You can't even, man, yo.
What's the best roast against you that you heard?
Might hit you.
A lot, man. A lot of nose jokes and shit. Let me see the best one. Who said? Ooh, that's a tough one. I gotta really think.
Yeah,
so you've been through a lot of these.
Cause I'm sure you went head to head with some of them. Oh, this nigga, he's relentless.
Yeah, I've been.
Yeah. Cause I know CP is really quick with it too.
CP is great. Book of Poems.
Yeah. Oh, boo.
Boo's is fearless.
Yeah.
He gonna say whatever. To me, this is funny, man. Other people might not laugh at it, but where I grew up at, there's a dude. I wish he had the focus to do comedy. He calls himself Z, son of Abraham.
Z, son of Abraham.
Why?
He's a transient.
Okay.
Super into guy, but he's alcoholic. And he's funny. He can roast. He's like a Book of Poems. Book of Poems had a little less sense. So he just is he says the most random shit. So he said, he told me I look like built like a chewed up Hot Pocket. I said, what the fuck did you just say? A chewed up?
Yeah,
so the rumor about him, he's so off.
Yeah, oh boy.
But he's not retarded or nothing, but his mind is so on another planet.
Right.
Well, it's a rumor, why he's like that, because he thinks that, one day he's magically gonna get his life is gonna change. So he just drinks and roasts people all day. So they say the rumor is that when his dad, because the whole family is crazy.
Yeah.
When his dad died, he told him, "Man, don't worry about nothing, man. You gonna win the lottery one day." And he really believes he gonna win the lottery one day. So he just lives his life doing the most dumb shit because he thinks one day it's all gonna make sense when he wins the lottery. He's gonna be able to be right, be on top. So he just do reckless shit.
It don't work like that.
Yeah, he's an Earl Manigault of comedy, huh?
Oh my God, dude, this dude's he hitchhikes every day.
That's beautiful.
Well, where?
Wherever you want to go.
Yeah.
If I say, "Hey man, I'll be at the Improv," I see you up there. He'll hitchhike. If he don't have no money, he'll go stand in front of the store and make up a story until he gets enough money to get to where he got to go.
Wow.
He clean though?
He's clean. He ain't dirty. He's not like a homeless.
Yeah.
He just, and if he can't get enough money, he'll just go sleep on the bus stop or wake up in the morning and keep acting. Like there's no shame.
Yeah. It's like, oh, this is what it is.
Yeah.
Like another runner.
He used to do that.
What are you doing? Like,
Well, I'm.
what are you doing?
That was mean. That was not mean, but at the same time, she's doing the same thing.
No, we're not kind
First of all,
of. No.
what you said last time, what you hear,
What else?
I was like, "Yo, you out of pocket."
What else?
What I'm saying is truthful.
Wait, what did I say?
I'm not ever going to repeat it. So
I'm trying to think what I said.
we'll talk about it when the camera go off. But yeah, she's doing the same thing. She's been on the streets for 6 years, man, and just surviving. I don't know how she's doing it. She's
Oh, you talking about the homegirl used to?
around her, yeah.
Yeah. She had like some type of psychotic break,
Yeah.
But she was talented.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
She did a lot.
Yeah,
She
man.
did a lot, man. She's not the only one in this doing what we do that's experienced that. There's been a couple comedians. One of them, I forget his name, but he's the homie's older brother. His last name is Prince. He was on the Real World One, light-skinned dude, comedian. Remember he was a dude that got kicked off the Real World
I didn't want
for
to.
pulling the bed sheet off the girl?
Yes.
You know who he is. He's a very funny comedian. Very funny. Once I figure out who he is, oh yeah. But he be, remember when the Improv used to have pictures of people painted in that little foyer
They
area?
painted over.
He was sitting there right there having full out conversations with the pictures like in front of everybody.
Oh.
Then Maya Campbell, remember?
You remember?
Yeah, from actors, right? Actors.
Remember Boom Shakalaka?
I remember the name, but I don't remember what he looks like.
Oh, okay. I heard Boom passed away.
Yeah, he did.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the gay guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one with small shorts.
As soon as nigga coming in heels and this thing, I was like, oh.
Oh, the older light skinned dude.
Yeah.
At the
Rest in
Comedy
peace.
Store.
He was cool as a breeze. He passed during the quarantine.
Oh, it was through quarantine? Yeah.
I got a theory as to why so many people lose their mind now.
What you think?
I think it's the speed of information.
Mm.
Things are coming at us faster than our
And
minds
you can't
were
even digest.
built to process it.
That's the word.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, just imagine being in the carpool lane going 90,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got to open the door and get out and walk while you're going 90. Like that's how fast the information is coming at us.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And emotions too.
Yeah.
If you just go on your timeline right now, you see, hey, I got married. Hey, my dog died. Hey, I got selected for the NFL.
Right.
Hey, my mom is cancer. You'd be like, ha.
That's 10 years worth of shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then there's another theory I have with that too, is light exposure.
Okay.
So, our biology is out of whack because our bodies are programmed to the Earth's circadian rhythms, right?
Mm-hmm.
And these circadian rhythms, based on this rhythm pattern, our body is supposed to excrete hormones in conjunction with these rhythm patterns. When the sun goes up, when the sun comes down. When the sun goes down, your body's supposed to produce melatonin to make you sleepy. When the sun comes up and there's light everywhere, your body's response to that stimulant is serotonin, melatonin and serotonin. So what happens is, with all this artificial light, when it's supposed to be nighttime, we have all these lights on. You know what I mean? So when we're supposed to be sleeping, our body's getting exposed to artificial light. That's causing the body to produce serotonin when it's supposed to be producing melatonin, and it's throwing off the balance. So you have an overabundance of both hormones in the system, and that's causing people to make crazy decisions. Because if you think about it, a lot of the crime happens at night. Like when we're supposed to be asleep and it's supposed to be no lights, that's when everybody's getting shot, getting robbed. You know what I mean? That's because the balance is off in the body, you know. So,
Wow, right.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Wow, bro. And I think you're dead on about that, because that's why now there's so many things that you can have blue light blockers. Right? There's TVs that have blue light blockers. There's cell phones. You can buy my laptop. You can have the blue light blockers for the glasses. You know, it's like that's a big deal now to stop that, because we do look at lights and screens all the time. It's 24/7 to it.
And it's like get outside. A lot of people stay inside all day.
Right.
They never get the sunlight. They stay inside. They make their money on their little laptops and get that artificial light. But they don't go outside and get that vitamin D.
Man, you know, a lot of
vitamin D.
Challenge.
It's outside for you, all right?
Idiot.
It's all over. All right, man. Thank y'all for watching. Oh, I did my dates. Shit. If you guys are still watching, June 27th, June 28th. I am in May 29th through the 31st. I am at the DC Comedy Loft with Shantae Waynes in Washington, DC. June 27th and June 28th, I'm at the Riddles Comedy Club, Riddles in Chicago, 28th with Miss Shantae Waynes. So pull up on your boy. I'll be out here. I'm outside. They got some Texas dates coming up in June.
I love Texas.
Houston turned me out, bro.
I
said I can't live here. All right, y'all, we out.
Hold on, nigga. I got dates too.
Oh, my bad. Dion got dates. Didn't say nothing when I asked the first time, but you didn't
ask me at all. Nincompoop. May 31st.
It's the last nincompoop. This is like the 8th one.
Dweeb. May 31st, I'm at the Improv with Lauren.
Okay.
Michaels. And then back at the Improv on the 13th of June with Rob Barocha.
Let's go.
That's it.
Black in these streets, baby.
I'm
in these streets. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for watching, supporting. The pod is always growing. So we appreciate y'all, man. That's it.
Deuces. 29 people in this mug. Thank y'all for showing up and showing out. Yeah, we still up in here. Usually when we start closing out, y'all start getting up on out of here. Love, self-love, y'all. Mocha God. Oh, let's start right here. Yep. Go ahead and dump that audio first, homie.
Man, that country wine.
Oh, go ahead.
Country wine is coming again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow as far as music.
No. You know Country Wayne, the comedian.
Yeah. Let me end this. I feel like get reckless.
No.
And well, I know if you like, let me tell you,
made $13 million last year doing this with sketches.
Wow.
Actually.
Something.
And not even cutting.
No cut.
I don't know. So I tell you something, like you just like an hour a day or something like that. Like
they release 33-minute videos a day.
33-minute videos a day.
But he has like say 10 different people, actors or whatever, and they're all submitting their series, and he'll post it on his.
Eating, bro.
Oh, he made 13 million last year. Maybe more. That may be a couple of years ago. I'm thinking about it.
All awesome videos is crazy.
And not even cutting. It's just all freestyling too. I know they have a script.
Do they?
Yeah. I'm sure they have some sort of script versus like this is right.
Yeah, loose stuff and just okay.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, just put that shit up.
Yeah, that's all it is, man.
Also, what I found out, y'all, long form versus short form on YouTube. You got to make a decision on which one you want to do. If you do shorts, you got to have a shorts video on YouTube. If you do long form, do your long form exclusively, because YouTube created shorts to rebuttal Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat.
Mm-hmm.
So if you start to build your YouTube channel using shorts, and one of those go viral, you get a bunch of subscribers, it's going to switch your algorithm to the shorts. So then when you start posting some long form, they're not gonna get that sort of energy.
Oh wow! Yeah,
So it's gonna it's gonna shift the. So my boy Trey, was it Trey Mo show? He did both. He was like, I'm gonna break my channels up to see what happens. My long form, he has 660,000 subscribers, but my short form has 2 million, and they're get subscribers. The money is lower with the high subscribers in shorts versus the 600,000 and long form.
It's about watch time minutes.
Right. Right. So and then YouTube only feeds you according to what cause they want you to you want your audience to stay here.
Yeah.
So this is viral. Okay, we're gonna feed your audience your short stuff. So I did notice a difference. Like when I go, cause one of my shorts did numbers in my shorts, and now my long form just stopped.
Yeah.
So and it's like whatever hits, they'll find a way to kind of.
Y'all not doing TikTok too?
I'm on TikTok.
Yeah, you can have it stream to TikTok live too.
At the same time?
Yeah, you just might have to change the orientation. But I went live on TikTok. I didn't realize I had like 800-900 people watching.
Wow.
The video made $80-$90.
Oh shit! I gotta find a way to do both of them.
Yeah, the TikTok. That's how Nate Jackson on doing TikTok.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. Shish kebab.
Yeah, TikTok is like wide open right now. Yeah, I used to go live. I may start back live. I do pre-recorded now.
Yeah.
I got burnt out doing other hard.
Yeah, I remember. You still got your spot in the past, didn't you?
I moved to Playa Vista.
Okay.
Awkwardly, I cut it in half. That's then I was paying like $2,800.
That is a huge jump. Yeah.
Playa Vista, 15.
Yeah. Wow, this thing? It's a nice little
Yeah,
area.
that's what I'm saying. And the same amount of rooms, 3 rooms.
Wow.
But yeah,
What's Playa Vista? It's down in South
Over the beach.
right?
right up to 405. On the other side of the 405, like by the beach. Pretty much the beach. But
On the beach.
yeah. How many shows y'all got in the whole month?
This is we aired 127 today. This one will be 128.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's dope. Get over the 100 milestone.
Yeah, we did a whole.
We're gonna make it without drama.
I know.
Yeah.
No, we did a whole.
Chaz and gatekeeping.
Gatekeeping what?
Chaz are making a lot of money.
We ain't making no money.
Don't forget the ad.
Oh yeah, I got to put mine.
Y'all messing with Tubi yet?
As far as what?
That's the goal.
Tubi, get up on Tubi. I'm gonna start putting old episodes up there, chopping them up. Put them on Tubi.
What you mean? Just put them on TV.
You can just figure it out. As long as it's up to spec. Company called, really, a couple companies like this, like Film Hub.
Mm-hmm. Gotta put your podcast up?
Well, so that's what I got to figure out. If they do podcast, they do episodic and movie.
Mm-hmm.
Episodic is 3 20-minute episodes, and then I think the movie is like 60 minutes. But I got to figure out what category to put the
short track?
podcast in. You know, if I put some sketches in there,
Mm-hmm.
not to put it as like a variety show. You know what I mean?
Right.
But Tubi pays more than YouTube, so.
Ms. B said you got dates. Great. You have any dates?
Oh, we still live?
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, I got dates on shit.
Go on his page, yo.
Yeah.
Who in here y'all want to be nosy? Y'all like that BTS? It's 22 y'all in here.
What? They got questions and thoughts and shit, but
Yeah.
they just being pervs hanging around, voyeurs.
Yeah.
Somebody on live smashing right now.
They didn't press stop yet.
It's some wild people in the world, man.
You ever think your reactions are like, which one of my friends is having sex right now? Who's in an argument right now?
Oh my God.
Who's getting an uncurable right now?
Well, it's some good food around here now.
I don't know. What
Why you looking at me?
So what do you have taste for?
No, it's decent. I ain't tripping.
Fried chicken. It's a place called Pioneer Chicken. You know Pioneer.
Pioneer's old school Pioneer.
Yeah, it's around here.
Like a drive-through or walking distance?
No.
Oh,
It's over the 6th Street Bridge.
okay.
So right across the road, you'll see it. Anytime somebody like, I want some fried chicken, like, you are in luck.
Yeah, Pioneer's old
Yeah, I
school.
know it's an LA staple, right?
Yeah, they don't have many of those.
Right, it's only 2.
Church is gone.
Yeah.
Golden Bird, fire.
Around here they got Prince Street Pizza.
Oh, they got a Prince Street over here?
Yeah.
That shit is so good.
Yeah,
That's not walking, huh?
no. Only thing that's walking is a little little Asian spot right there. McDonald's is a little 2 blocks on the way.
And you got what's the other burger spot? Farmer Boys.
Farmer Boys.
And Farm.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
Prince Street.
yeah, Prince Street.
That's pizza, man.
Yeah, man.
I dig this shit. That's the Detroit shit.
Yeah, homie. When they do the heavy pepperonis, like, yo, where's the bread at? You just gonna dump some pepperonis on here?
I wonder what Martin's up to.
I wonder too.
He was the dirtiest joke teller. His punches would be like, because I fucked her.
That dude had a joke. What did he say? He said, his punchline was like, something like, only what a rapist can tell another rapist, and I would know that because I'm a rapist. And he looked around like,
Dog, he was so. I was like, what is this?
there's a market for that though.
Yeah.
Like if you went online, I don't know where you could post it at. I don't know where who would shut that down.
Black Web or whatever the fuck that
Yeah. Because that white dude Anthony Jeselnik does a lot of dark stuff.
Right.
You know, he's made a whole career off of it now. So
Yeah. It was crazy because I don't know if he was profiting from us or if he was just like,
Nah, there's no way.
right.
for Marty,
Because we did 5 for 5 minutes.
that nigga had to be profiting.
I mean, enough to get something to eat. But
I bet you was paying his rent over there.
Not all of them. Remember during the day,
Every
like
it
a
was
tax?
every night.
Every single day.
It was every day.
He probably was making $700 a month.
Hell no.
$5
He was. It was more than. Nah, he was on way more than that.
No, think about
But
it.
it was the same
$5.
over.
Yeah, but how many niggas was coming in there a day?
$5.
But how many cats was coming in there a day, bro?
What's 5 times 6?
Out of 30 days?
I say every day he probably had the same rotation of 25, 30 cats.
Let's say 20. Okay.
That's $100.
Nah, but you're talking about 30 days though.
Yeah, so 700 a week, 2,800 a month.
I bet you're doing about $3,000 a month.
I can see it doing that.
And then it became like an opportunity, but it was like, it's a bunch of comedians who's not listening. They're working on their own set in their own head.
Right. Yeah.
Then it became like a hub, like, where we going next?
To hang out, yeah.
Yeah. Then this nigga opened up 3 rooms. Remember?
Did he?
Yep.
Oh,
He
yeah.
had the outside,
Yep,
he
sure
had
did.
the back room. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, this nigga said, which room you in? $5 a day too.
Yeah.
That nigga was like, I gotta milk this.
He never put my picture up. I'm like, oh, you can fucking me.
Oh, you never put yours up? Man,
yours
somebody drew a dick on me and they put Tony's name on there.
That was the greatest place, man. I tell you, man. That's
Say you dirty niggas.
One LA give you some love. It's dope seeing y'all together. Both Kraig and Tahir pods, both got me. That's gonna boost the shit, y'all.
yeah. Yo. Yeah, man. That's
Tell you, man, cats go way back, bro. Niggas go way back, dog.
yeah.
But that's why it's cool to see. Like, it's one thing to see cats in the game, but it's also see people doing well, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's tough.
Man, that
And
first
we lost a lot of
7-8
soldiers.
years, no, we lost a lot, man. There's a lot of again, man. That is it's so much being in your head and trying to figure it out. The first 5, 6, 7 years, when really.
I remember you were doing it. Someone had to say it. Why not me?
Yeah.
You should definitely drop an album like that, bro.
No, I'm gonna do it, man. I gotta sit down. It's that discipline of sitting down and really writing out the act. It's the part that I'm just now getting to. You know, it's fucking crazy.
Do you ever watch your videos or stand up?
I need to.
That's when I write. I write when I'm like about to like pick something to edit, but that's when I go like, all right, let me sit down because I'm going through this shit anyways.
Yeah.
And that's when I go like, oh, that's funny. That's funny. All right, let me try that. But that's when, you know, I'm just going through game tape.
Yeah.
Or just listen to it in the car.
Yeah.
I listen to me in the car more than anything now.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to that. Sometimes it's hard for me.
Yeah, because you start to kind of like, I said it all wrong. And I'm like, what?
That's a good thing.
Yeah, sure. You can kind of beat yourself up. But you be like, man, what was I talking about? I remember I was listening. You ever heard like your set now versus your set when we first started? You were like, oh gosh, you
sucked.
Right. Like I hate the set.
The laughs don't ever sound as loud. You be like, well, they even laughing.
What am I doing?
Right. Because also, you know, I usually record my mic behind, my phone be behind me, and my audio is this way. So, you know, I'm like, I heard nothing. Like, they're not even laughing.
Right.
Yeah, the old 5150 episodes with Nate and Kraig are classic.
Nate was on 5150?
Yeah, I brought him on there.
Okay.
They classic, man.
How long you been doing that now, Bill?
I've been doing it for like 5 or 6 years.
That's dope. I went Corey Holcomb was doing he was trying to do like a TED Talk kind of thing. And so CT had him hit me and was like, he picked up, I went to meet him somewhere and we rode around the city. And he was like, yeah, I'm trying to do this thing, I'm trying to do it. So we're just rolling around. He had to go pick up a package, just do shit. I saw this homeless dude and I handed this nigga $10. This nigga was like, I don't need your fucking money. This nigga Corey died. This nigga Corey was like, Chaz, how could you, man? Hey, I'm sorry, man. My nigga ain't got no sense. And I was like, hey, come on, Corey. Don't make it. We had a red light. Nigga rolled down the windows. I'm sorry, man. You ain't got no class. I said, hey, come on. Man.
One God said, Kraig, how come you went and Boo don't have a podcast? Y'all go off the rails too.
Oh man, I tried to do it with him. I can't. I let him cast too off the hook for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I love him, man. Nah, man, you gotta be equally yoked with somebody, man. Somebody got a similar temperament that's gonna work. You know, make it take a lot of work. You know, fun game shit. You gotta really be dedicated.
Right.
It's a lot.
And then when your feet get onto them coals, them hot coals, and your back is against the wall, I need some money. People are like, what are we doing?
Right.
Like, I'm wasting time.
Yeah, that's real shit.
Yeah,
so,
man.
And that's really the only separator.
Yeah.
Right. And it's been whatever you decide you're gonna do, as long as you stick to it, it's gonna get done. And all
What's gonna happen?
Yeah, and all labor there's profits and shit. You know what I mean? But it's just what you're gonna focus on.
I heard a quote yesterday and I was like, that ain't the dope. It felt like some pimp shit. It's like when you doing business with your friends, it's like eating a sandwich. No matter how you flip that bitch, the bread comes first.
Right. That's real shit. Yeah.
Just talk about that money first.
Yeah.
How are we gonna divide this?
Yeah,
Let's talk about it.
That's a real pimp life for sure.
Right. It's like eating a sandwich. No matter how many times you flip it, that bread comes first.
And even with that, if you say, oh, I ain't got no money, okay, well, I'm gonna put up the money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what that means?
Right.
That
I get the money first. When the money come in, I get it first.
Yeah, and this is what well, you know, you should, if you'd have just told me how much, nigga, we talked about that. You said you didn't have it, but you kept coming. So
We had this conversation about what if you started a podcast with somebody, and then they was like, I know you and Paul have a podcast, but he's pretty much a star. He's the guy. So we want to give you guys some money. So we're gonna give him like a 60-40.
yeah.
You cool with that?
I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna be cool.
Yeah. And then every year it start getting
Oh,
like, that was like a 70-30 because he's bringing in the audience.
How much more money are you making though?
yeah.
Huh?
How much more money am I making?
For
Though?
the sake of.
But if I get less,
Yeah,
am I getting more than I was getting at 60-40?
I would say.
Because if you say, yo, man, we got to give you 30%, he's the show. And I go like, cool. But last year I was making $100,000.
Right.
Right?
Oh,
I'm not about to make $100,000
less,
again.
You get less.
Yeah.
No.
If my 30% better be more money than it
Yeah.
was at 40%.
That's what makes it tough.
Yeah.
Because there's no reflection of your value. It's just a reflection of what's, the business.
I think that's what 100% happened to Disa Merrill.
Okay.
I'm certain money was involved.
I think they're talking about something about their manager. I think they should got like
They made good money in podcasts.
That's what I'm saying. There's no reason why they should broke up.
Yeah, they made good money. But I mean, every podcast would happen when you got more than 2-3 people.
And your manager's getting away. They were like, hey, so you do realize that the brand deals you have on, the clothes, and like people are paying you. They don't like how it looks on you.
Yeah, managers
so we're giving you Nike, we're giving this and this. Like you get different sponsorships versus him.
Yeah, right.
And then it's like, and then the manager's speaking for you.
Yeah. No, man, I heard Jay Prince speaking on that.
On far as what?
You know how Andre Ward has a podcast? He was interviewing Jay Prince. He was like, well, how come, asking Jay Prince, how come your relationship as a businessman didn't last longer with Floyd Mayweather? Floyd used to manage Floyd.
I didn't know that.
And he was like, well, this is a guarantee. Whatever you become successful, once I was around Floyd, when he first got successful, I'm the one that got him to fight, his first big fights. He's like, the divide and conquer is a guarantee.
Everybody else.
There's always somebody around you that feels like they can do what you do better than you. And they start the whole divide and conquer strategy, create doubt. And that's pretty much what happened with Floyd. He was so young to understand that some of the people around him are actually jealous and trying to manipulate him because they wanted to be him.
What happened with Ray Charles? I know it all the time, but when it happened in the movie, when it was like, you're making money, you're making good money, but you're only making it on the black circuit.
Right.
Your friend is your friend on a local area. I can make it worldwide.
That's the divide.
Which is terrible, but at the same time, I was like, I get it.
Yeah.
Like, he's a local nigga. Like, he don't know people like I do. Like, use me, and I can get you in the Coca-Cola. I can get you at the, like, you doing these local shows.
I had a nigga tell me on my show that I used to let him come on. He said, hey, Kraig, they just don't come here to watch you anymore. They come here to watch all of us. I said, nigga, I'm paying for everything. Nigga, what are you paying for? Yeah, what do you mean? I said, if they come here to watch you, start your own show, and they're going to go watch you there.
This nigga said, they come to watch all of us. Oh, is that so? Right.
You understand? I'm producing this. I own this, bro. Like, what is this even about? You know what I mean? Like, that don't even make no sense.
Niggas get comfortable.
Dog.
Niggas get comfortable.
Then if niggas got habits, if they own drugs or drinking, then they try to make it all about that. Now we gotta wait for you to smoke a blunt. We gotta wait for you to get a drink. Now you want to bring chicks through. You know what I mean? It's the same. What the fuck are we doing, bro? It's like hanging out. This is.
But man, it shows you why certain cats get to certain places and some don't. You know.
Yeah.
The more I get around and the bigger quote unquote names I see, it's the more I start seeing like, oh, I see why you're not in a certain level where other people are. You know? Yeah, and it's either some sort of education, right? Like you can't do regular stuff well, reading, right?
Right.
And then no, like really big comedians cannot read, and it's crazy.
I've heard a story about somebody that had a pilot. I don't know how true.
Yeah, it's true.
Who are we thinking about? It's true.
I know the person I heard was in the armed forces. How do you?
Yep.
How do you be in the army?
I guess they don't need that much to get in there.
But yeah.
But so now, and other ones, man, cats I always looked up to because I was like, this ain't no reason why this nigga shouldn't be on TV, have a huge show or something like that. Some niggas just can't read. Also, some cats can't be on time to say they like crazy stuff. You be like, ain't no way, bro, you can't show up on time or don't show up flake in general. Yeah. It's nuts, man.
I'm on drugs.
Or that cluster B shit. Look up the cluster B person.
No, now that you say that, I go like, that makes a ton of sense, bro. Because you'll see people like they'll be a certain way one time and a certain way another. You're like, hey, what the fuck just happened to you? Because I was about to beat your ass, dog. You brand new.
No,
it's crazy, dog. But yeah, when I started seeing that more and more, I was like, oh, okay, I see why Some niggas can hang in there, some just can't get right, bro.
Yeah.
You know, they be doing worse enemies. It's hardly ever the talent.
Right.
You know, that talent be the last reason some people aren't where they're at.
I think getting comfortable too.
Yeah.
Being too comfortable in the same, you know, like going to the same club every week, hanging out. Like, you gotta get
Yeah.
into other circles.
Yeah.
Network. Yeah.
I'm telling we all do.
Yeah.
Because we have our favorites. We know when we get love. It's a phrase of like, go where you are appreciated,
Not tolerated. Yeah.
So, you know, when's the last time you've been to the Laugh Factory on a white man?
Right.
You know, when last time you been to the improv on a Latino night?
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to be uncomfortable. You want to feel like, hey, where everybody knows your name.
Yeah.
So that's what's like.
Yeah, that's real shit. Yeah.
Right, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be like, we only go to the comic store when we're cracking up. We only go to Laugh Factory on, you know, Chocolate Sunday. And it's like, go where you are new, fresh,
Right.
and show your face. Meet people. It's like, I don't want to fuck a new nigga. I want to prove myself
Right.
to a bunch of people. But you have to. That's what it's all about.
That's real shit, man.
Yeah. It's terrifying.
It is.
I guarantee you won't just mosey on down to Brentwood, just walking the neighborhood along. Where you come from? I just want to see neighborhood. Nah, you're not welcome here.
We don't want any extras roaming around here. You be in
Hey
there.
man, you ever watch those little videos of like niggas like in white neighborhoods? You be like, don't do no criminal activity. Like, come on, please, brother. You see him jump the fence, like, shit, dude. You're making us look bad.
Remember that bait car one?
What?
That used to piss me off. It was like a bait car one where they would leave in a car. And like a bad name.
They would like lock you in.
Yeah, nigga would get in and try to drive off and be locked in. Like, bro.
So the other one that's going viral right now, they did a smash and grab. It was two cars, and all these niggas ran into the car. And one nigga was like, he ran to the wrong car. They pulled off, he went to the other one, and they pulled off, he was like, so they trying to take off running, and they was like, hey. He said, shit. Like, your friends are assholes, nigga. They couldn't wait.
They were in the car like, hell yeah. Johnny, you got John. Johnny in the rear view mirror. That guy Johnny.
Because he telling.
Oh hell yeah!
If y'all pulled off on me, I'm telling.
Hey James, using everybody's full name. Hey James,
James McElroy, come back. They got us.
At 444-126th Street.
That's some funny stuff right there, man.
Here's the video here. Look.
The music.
Look. Look right there, look. They pull up, look. Shit! Okay. Let me go this right here. Look.
It's a wrap. That's
I was like, just record. Oh, got him.
Your boy's gone.
Y'all left me. Both cars.
The other one, the trunk was open, and the other one, I'm like, nigga, jump in. You better jump in and just get dragged in the street, dog.
Woo!
That's your first and last day as a robber, nigga. That's first and last day.
That's crazy.
It pays to be the driver, dog.
Y'all niggas. At the same time as the driver, you hear the door slam.
Hey, but as the driver, you always got one great excuse, bro. I was a hostage, nigga.
Yeah.
They had guns up back of my head, man. They're like, Chaz, why you lying? My name is Chaz Man. If they were really my friends, they would know that, officer.
Yeah, that's real spill.
I'd be the driver every time. And when shit got hot, nigga, I'm out. Nigga, I'm out. They be the homies, bro. They be the homies trying to. We gonna go in here.
Yeah.
You gotta rob the strangers, bro. You gotta rob a cats in the
crime
room.
with 20 people, 2 cars deep.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of variables, bro.
Yeah, somebody gonna tell.
Somebody gonna fall in an accident.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Get caught. Nah,
I'm afraid to get shot. Like,
yeah,
smash and grabs. Huh?
I said, well, yeah, right. That
Yeah,
sounds terrible.
Like, I never thought of that. Like, what happens next? You sell it on black market?
I guess so. In the neighborhood, I guess so.
I feel like it's like you can go to Craigslist, right? They go, here it is.
To sell the product?
Yeah.
Oh no, man! All them jewelers in downtown, they buy all that shit.
Oh, they buy that?
What about like Apple phones and stuff like that? That's what doesn't make sense to me. They'd be in the Apple store taking all that stuff, cutting the cords, and I'm like, they can turn this
They
shit
send
off.
that shit overseas. All of my Iranians and Africans.
Well, shit, man, each one's like a grand, bro.
I know right now. You found a Rolex right now. You can take it to downtown.
Isn't it like a serial code?
They don't give a fuck. They melt that shit down.
Them niggas do this.
Yeah, no, the Armenians and the Arabics, motherfuckers, shade, dog.
I had to discuss with on the podcast. If you found,
As far as the ones that work in the jewelry district, I don't mean all.
since you
Right,
go to
right,
the streets,
right,
if you
yeah.
found 10 pounds of coke, what are you doing?
Leave that shit right there.
Good answer.
So leave it right there.
I ain't touching no.
That's
no.
the danger.
Maybe if it was marijuana, I may say, hey.
If it was money, would you pick it up? You found 100 grand.
That happened to me, but not exactly like that. So when I was 23, I lived in Long Beach, in downtown Long Beach, in this apartment complex called the Camden Harbor.
Mm-hmm.
I lived there with my cousin, Chantel, who was just like a Shantae Wayne, and her brother, Frank. So we lived in an apartment there. I worked in Pasadena, so every morning I would get up,
bro.
every afternoon, because I worked the swing shift from 12 to 10, I worked as a debt collector for Bank of America.
Okay.
So I wake up every day, I walk to my car. One day I go to my car. I was real cool with the security guard too that worked in the building, this older Nigerian guy. I come to my car, I see a black bag at the back driver door of my car. It was cameras everywhere. So I look at it. So I got this bag and she's right next to my car. And it's not my bag.
Right.
This is like a nice building where they know everything that's going on.
Right. Cameras everywhere.
So if I grab some shit that ain't mine,
Yeah, they gonna know.
I say, fuck that. Dog.
Yeah.
So I leave to go to work. I get to work. My cousin calls. He's like, hey, the Nigerian older dude that security just trying to, when he's at the door, he wants to know if you left a bag. Because he said there was a bag by your parking space.
Yeah.
I said, tell that black motherfucker. I said, nigga, that's not my bag.
Yeah.
You want to do the traffic.
He tell him to get the fuck away from the door.
Yeah.
So I'm not thinking of it. The next day I go to work, same call. He really wants to know if this is your bag. He's back at it. I said, tell that motherfucker, stop coming to the door. That wasn't my bag. Long story short, it ended up being money in that bag, like over $100K. He quit that security job, bro. He took that bread quick. He came back a couple weeks later, like, man, I just want to let you know, I finally opened the bag. And there was money in the bag, enough for me to quit and do some other shit.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know what happened to you. I mean,
I'm about to go dark.
I mean,
nothing crazy happened, but
They found him.
oh, yeah.
You found $100,000, bro. You got to be like, somebody's looking for this money.
That's terrible.
Right.
Somebody's gonna, yeah.
Right. That's terrifying. Unless it came from a bank robbery. But at the same time, the bank was
Somebody looking for that bread. So I can't take it to the house. All right. There could be a tracker in here. I don't know what's in here.
Yeah.
I can't take it to the crib so they can bust in at night or something like that, looking for their money.
I'm cool with the crime.
Yeah.
Is that a crime?
I mean, I don't know if it's a crime to find money that is stolen and not turn it in.
Because
how do you know it's stolen?
what is the minimum?
It's
You
not
know what I'm
Joe's.
saying?
Yeah.
Being lost and being stolen is two totally different things.
Super facts.
But what is the minimum though? Because I find $20, you can't say, this is $7,
Right.
right?
Right.
What's the minimum of finding money where it's not a crime?
Is it illegal to find money and keep it so turning it
I seen $25 in front of my house. I said, "It's not legal, man. It was perfect."
You got to take 25. There's no moral compass for anything under $100.
So you do $125?
$125.
Hey, who
You can pay that back. Hold on, let me go to the ATM, man.
who left this? Yeah, no.
Well, see, here's the thing. That's where conspiracy comes in, right? Because of programming. It's only our programming that gives us that guilt feeling. If an animal's out in the wilderness and it stumbles across something that it didn't kill, a fully uneaten carcass, every animal on the planet is a carnivore going to grab that carcass, run off and eat, and not even give a fuck what killed it. You know what I mean? So how are we like? How are we? Because somebody gonna take advantage of it.
So it says it is not mandatory to return. However, it can be considered a crime if something is lost and you found it and not turning it in. Found money is also considered taxable income. It must be reported on your tax return. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, that's wild.
Fuck y'all.
Crime. That's what I'm saying. How is it a crime?
Right. And it should be a maximum.
This sounds like a moral crime that you can't do. You can't be like, you should have known better.
Right.
What? Who am I going to take it to? No. So they say you have to turn it to the police. They say it's anything over $100.
$100?
Yeah, it's you're supposed to turn it to. This is in Los Angeles.
Every day I found $100.
Yeah, right. At the same day.
Because you take the bag like,
that's crazy.
It's crazy, man. I found over 12 grand this month.
That's crazy, man.
I find 12 grand a month.
I'm so lucky.
your bank account be like 1,200. Like, why is it specifically 1,200 every single
For the
time?
last 25 years, you finding $1,200. Yeah,
And you haven't had any taxes at all. You ain't no job,
Nigga,
nothing.
that's some discipline to have to only be like,
Yeah,
I need to go buy this house, but
right.
I can't buy it till 2045 because there's money.
I'm sure there's a lot of real estate agents who's like, hey man, listen, I'll pay you cash money right now.
Yeah.
How much you willing to drop this price?
Right.
All of it.
Yeah.
All of it.
Yeah.
I'm not paying the like, hey, don't even put my name on this.
Right.
Oh, that's common.
Yeah.
They call it a trust, right?
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think a trust, yeah.
To put it in a trust?
I think when you put stuff in a trust, it's not good.
Question: real estate agents, do they technically, is that like a ownership of the house?
No.
Because like if you're a real estate agent and I want to buy this house, and I'm like, hey, I know you're selling me this for $50,000. I want to buy it for $35,000 cash.
The bank owns it mostly, don't they?
No, it depends. It could be the people, the bank, or the owner. Somebody may own it outright. It depends.
I don't know
on
if,
what they know.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, you're not gonna take it? Okay, I'll go to him. Can I do that?
No, not if the bank owns it. Only if, like, say he has a paid off house.
right.
If you buy it from him, you can negotiate it down.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but what's owed on the house can't exceed what you're trying to. Can't be lower. What's owed on the house can't be higher than what you're trying to buy it for. If they owe 2, you say give it to me for 100. The bank is out of 100.
Right.
If they owe 2, and you offer them 3,
Right.
but the market value is 5, they can do that.
Right, nice.
You know what I mean? You know.
That's where you get that fuck you money. You just be like, I'm not going through the whole escrow. Just give me my goddamn ass.
Yeah.
Get out. I need y'all out in 2 weeks. I need to. That's that. Get that.
I need y'all.
Eric, get. Well, we just put it on the market. I need y'all out. We wasn't planning on moving until August.
I will call the police.
Get out my house.
He's like, come on,
I
man.
want to run.
I do not care.
That's crazy, bro. I would love to find somebody and find out.
Nigga, stop yawning.
We just had this conversation all on fucking.
Yeah.
They're giving us advice on how to do this crime. 999,000 is reportable.
They keep it right under.
What y'all working? Y'all working on anything at the studio or not?
Nah, you know what? Bentley's about to do this.
That Barnell Hills?
Yeah.
But I want to get a gas spot back.
You know what I'm saying, man? This shit been crazy. Everybody been hitting me.
You gonna write on it?
No, they got you know what, man? That's the good and bad thing about being over there, because I could be a part of it, right? But like, you had Martin's camp, you had BET's camp, you had
Who's camp?
BET.
Oh, okay.
Because the dude who's running it, his name is, I think it came from, and he does all those award shows over there. License, I forget his name, but it's his team also, and then it's Tommy Davis's camp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Listen, when major entities come in, bro, like Martin's campus, it's an entire, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then you go like, you know, Vince like, hey nigga, I can get you a job. I don't know if it'd be this and this. But also, it's kind of good because for me, you know, I was going back out on the road, and I was just telling Dion like, I got a couple of dates. I'm gonna solidify to start going out by myself. So
That's dope.
man, like,
First play. That's what the character. One of the character. Install my character put in this. BBC Plus. That's cheap on the free phone.
what you trying to say?
I mean, if I leave, this is the one that's on.
That's when they stole.
Hey,
Got him.
That's crazy, right?
Got him.
nuts, bro. You like, come on, man.
And what do you do about that?
All you can do is put up a side by side.
That's somebody that watches my show that know, you know what I mean? That's a fan of what I do.
Hell yeah.
That's like, wow, man, because I play that sketch during my podcast.
Hell yeah. They definitely have seen this. 100% definitely seen that.
Well, you know, also we live in a world where people will steal your audio and just create it. You know, they have to do it all over again.
Yeah.
But this is my version of it.
Yeah, I hate this word. Yeah, being original, nothing.
Sure. But it's like TikTok challenge is like,
You know
very
that's still
similar.
alive, right?
Yeah. Let me say nothing incriminating. I'll just get my watch time on. So,
Oh, yeah. Well,
yeah, man, it's one of those things of like people look at TikTok like we're all doing the same dance to this TikTok, and they was like, oh, I could also use the same audio that Dion had said and using my own version of it.
oh, wow.
You know, it was like they had the whole sketch about the audio. I just hired my friends to do the same sketch. This is our version of it.
They don't care. As long as they get them live.
Mm-hmm. I remember my fire took off. For what? When that took off, and then everybody was like, "Is this your voice, Dion?" And then they had like hundreds of millions of views. I was like, "Hey man, can you tag me on this?" I was like, "I'll let you eat off of it, but at the same time,
Let me
it's small."
Like, can I get a shit?
He immediately tagged me on
Is somebody you know or not?
it. I never met him before.
You want this one?
Yeah, just put him over there.
Move your camera stuff.
No. He won't go. Oh, y'all still up in here, dark. Huh? Yeah, y'all in here. Get out of here. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing?
Restaurant's closing, niggas still.
Restaurant closed. Restaurants closed, guys.
Put the chairs on the table.
Can you guys please wrap up, grab your items, and
If you closing the tent.
you close in 10. Fix the turn it up. You want to turn it up? Yeah. Or if you're not doing it, don't do it. No, don't hurt yourself. We're closing out, guys. I got to pick up my daughter.